finds the hidden art. Master tells the soul to speak, breaking chains the strong and weak.
First of all, I want you two kids to know this is a safe space, okay? Feel free to express yourselves. Don't be afraid. I sense there's an enabler here, but we'll get to that.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Seems like wings flew too close to the sun and got burned. Hello, we're the sun.
I would say more like disintegrated, but yes. And why are we the sun?
Because we shine a light in the darkness.
But we're goth. We are the darkness.
Fire! Oh, fire! Oh my goodness! What's the procedure? What do we do, people?
The bones are dead.
Oh, how did that happen?
One day to end the Sabbath, there's the Havdalah ceremony, which is lighting a candle, and she decides to light a match, and it breaks, and the match sets the tablecloth on fire.
And burned a hole into the tablecloth.
And after that, Raven lost her match privileges.
I want to use my matches. I like the way they smell, and I like watching them burn.
Yes, that's nice, honey. I just wish that the thing that was burning was in our tablecloth.
It was not my fault. The match was weak.
Are you bleeping yourself?
You bet your voice and little I am.
Can you stop using the bleep button?
What? I want to show my excitement in a way that doesn't get us censored by YouTube. So
I think it's funny because I heard what you were actually saying. You were saying blah 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 blah. You weren't actually cursing at all. But wait, hold on.
I saw him take it.
What did you do?
I stole a secret chocolate stash. I'm getting chocolate, honey. Would you like some chocolate?
Why are you getting chocolate?
Because it'll help me calm down.
Okay.
Please?
Maybe we should wait till after the stream?
I don't wanna. I want chocolate now.
We're in the middle of a show.
And?
We're in the middle of a show. You're not eating chocolate right now.
But I'm upset and I want chocolate.
No, you just want chocolate.
That too.
All right, listen up, you bunch of lost souls and weirdos. It's showtime. You want to survive in this world of pop culture chaos? Well, here's the secret. You got to hit that subscribe button over on Gothic Therapy's YouTube channel. Yeah, that's right. Do it or I'll come knocking, and trust me, you don't want me as a house guest. Don't be shy. Whack that button like you're slamming the door of your in-laws. And hey, hit the bell too, or I'll be haunting your dreams. Catch you on the other side, baby.
In the heart of chaos where agendas collide, master of the TDS, a Raven stands side by side. Exploring the madness, we uncover the proof with sharp wit and insight. We're the voice of the truth. Welcome to Psycho-Synopsis, the dark side of the truth. Dive deep into the madness you cannot refute. Secrets of the Asylum, come free your mind. Crazy or not, let us be your guide. Diving into the shadows where secrets reside. We'll tear down the facade pop culture's villains can't hide. Wild theories and whispers in the dark. Join us on this journey, reignite the spark. So tune in and listen, let's spark the debate. With Master Lighting Raven, your salvation awaits.
Welcome, Seekers of the Asylum.
For those searching for salvation.
Or embracing the insane.
You have come to the right place.
Hello, everybody.
What do you think of our new studio?
Yeah. Nice and fancy, huh?
The Asylum actually has a look now. Woohoo!
Yep. So we've, there's a couple things to announce. Obviously, you can see some changes already. But some couple things to announce before we get into kind of our topics today, because we have a very, very packed and interesting show. So we're going to get to that. But before we get into it, couple things you should know. Obviously, there's been some changes to the look and stuff, like our intro screen and our different rooms, which, yes, there are more than one now. We have multiple rooms, which is cool. But there are some changes, unfortunately. Ones that people might not like, but we're going to be upfront about them.
Yeah,
First
because
off,
they are, because in order for things to run smoothly, it was necessary to do so.
that doesn't mean they're gone forever, but first off is that we do not have transition clips anymore for segments. It just was way too hard to get them all to work without making things break. And we're not going to have specific clips for the donations. We have the clips for the tiers and Bad Kitty and things like that. It's not something that we aren't doing, but it's that we're the transition clips and the specific ones for now are not going to be a thing just until we kind of figure that out, and they might not come back depending on how smoothly things run and stuff like that.
Yeah. So for now, we hope you're able to deal with it, because I know my husband does not want to have to work on it again.
You have no idea how long I've spent working on this and getting this up and running. But we think we've done a good job. And just for a disclaimer, there is chat in this room and alerts in this room. In the other two rooms, which is the study and the media room, there is no chat. However, and there's no alerts in the study room as well, but there is alerts for notifications in the media room. Again, keep in mind, we're still a new layout. Cut us just a little slack with things and how things are going.
Yes, Master is still learning how everything works.
Yeah, so that is something we're doing, but we have a extremely packed and interesting show for you guys today. I have done some digging. Oh my goodness, you guys will not believe what I've managed to find out about some of the games and topics that have been going around.
Oh. Okay, read by nature. Children of the night. Listen to them. Children of the night. What music they make.
What are you doing?
Someone in the chat said nice decor. Now say Children of the Night. What music they make? It's a Dracula quote.
Ah, gotcha. I know what that was. I was just confused. Anyways,
Long live Lord Dracula! And not the Cynthia Erivo version, because that one doesn't exist.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. So before we jump in, honey, would you like to tell them what the goal for tonight is?
Yes, if we get a total of 20 super chats tonight, starting at $2 a piece, we will tell you guys the full details of the 10+ toilet debacle.
Yeah, so we may have posted about this on Twitter, but it got kind of weirder. So we'll get to that.
And I discovered something else about it after the fact.
But as I said, we got a packed show today. Packed, okay, guys? We got clips. We got everything. Trust me, it's back to back. We got Relooted. We got Sweet Baby Inc. Yes, it's back again. It will never die for some reason, unfortunately.
Because they refuse to go down, and please stop. We want to stop covering you. My husband is tired of losing brain cells to you guys.
Yeah, honestly,
tired of losing brain cells to you
it's
guys.
okay, honey. It's okay, honey. Kim has, for the first time in quite some time, decided to actually respond to YouTubers directly. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, that alert went by pretty quickly, didn't it?
It did, and it also I didn't. Oh wait, no, my tab is muted.
It's not going to make any noise. I'm more wondering why it didn't stay for long. Let's see.
Vice Admiral Deku of Mars, you spelled cauldron wrong. It's spelled with a U after the A.
Why is it? Okay. Aha. Okay. Hold on. I got it. Just bear with us,
Producer
guys.
Puffer.
What?
He didn't want to mess with anything anymore. And
Nope.
I heard Producer Puffer.
Yep, Producer Puffer was letting himself be known. I fixed that. Okay. Yes, okay, Producer Puffer, we're getting on with the segment, okay? We're getting it, okay?
Right. I forgot to uncover him.
No, he's uncovered. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, anyways, let's get into we have the goal out of the way. Let's get into the chat. Again, keep in mind the chat goes by very fast now, so we're going to see who's in the chat and what the chat actually allows us to see, because sometimes it doesn't actually let us see all the chats that have happened in the past. So I saw some other ones, so I apologize for some people. So we're going to get whatever it is here. Just keep that in mind. Close that poll. Why won't you do that? It's kind of annoying. Okay, it's breaking on my end a little bit because it's not perfect. But let's go into what we. No, it's fine.
That means more work for you.
No, it just means I can't see some of the older messages. I apologize for that, guys. I apologize. But let's say hi to the people who are here. So James Crawford is the one that pops up here. It says, Shalom, hope you all are better. Shalom Aleichem, hope you all are better. Raven, have a great glitch-free show. Well, too late.
Why only me have a great glitch-free show?
Because it's your fault.
Master's the one who's in charge of all the techno stuff.
Yes, but you're usually the one who breaks said techno stuff.
A fair point. Not my fault. I'm full of it's not my fault. I'm covered in hexes.
Yeah, you might want to repost older messages. I apologize. It's not my choice. Unless Raven can read some of the older ones, which I don't know if she can.
No. Only as far as the chat, what's available in the chat.
Okay, so this is a thing that YouTube has started doing, so blame YouTube for this, okay? Because YouTube has decided to make it that after a certain point, we cannot actually see the messages that are left. So just keep that in mind. It's not us because it's happening on the YouTube end as well. So keep that in mind. Okay? So it's YouTube's fault, YouTube's problem, and we're just dealing with repercussions. Deku, Vice Admiral Deku of Mars says, Deku clocking into the Asylum apothecary for my shift. I got a new Jeep Wrangler today, but after less than an hour, a rubber duck spawned on it. Not a hallucination, just Jeep culture, apparently. Sure.
Okay.
All right. Odin Dark says, Hail Night Shift clocking in. Opal Dragon says, most YouTube streams don't run live for me. I hate that. So, sorry about that. We will work on getting back to Odyssey and things like that in the future. Just give us a couple weeks where we kind of get the layout going and we get things smoothly with this new transition period, and then we'll kind of get back to that.
We're working on it.
That is on our to-do list. Just give us a couple weeks where we nail this, or as close as we can to nail it.
Please.
Yeah. Okay. So Mermelade is here. I see Proctophile is here as well. We have Wild Katarin says, no sympathy, Master. You gave Raven fire. No, she took fire. She's like Prometheus, except much more flammable. And female, I think. I mean, because Prometheus, unless they reboot that, they're gonna make him female, which they might do. You never know. Anyways, let's not talk about that.
They're gonna make all gods in mythology female.
Well, they can get away with it, I guess. Youngblood Ray clocking in and Missed the Fountain Sharks. 3M5000 is here saying, deal with god-awful internet at this moment. Well, hopefully it's just you. If it's contagious, I didn't touch it. Okay? I got it. Skyfire says, hail chat. YLGABL says the perfect song. T-Dad's Art and Comics with some chocolate. Joel Jimenez says February Chocolate Day. Ref says nice effect. Drevlock says, I'm seeing in reverse. Fleshian says spiffy. Wild Guitar asks if there's a padded room yet. No. Oh, and we do have a new emote. You guys will see. For those people who are here, we have here and our members, we have a new emote. It is Master Rage. So if you want to use the Rage of the Master, you can. There you go. Great One is here, says, as long as the diversity clip still exists. All right. We'll get to your diversity clip. You ready? Here we go.
It's the differences that make our world so rich, diverse, and wonderful.
I still hate you, though.
There you go.
You're welcome.
Happy now? Agent Swordmaster is lurking. Real Thunder Kid says the layout looks nice. Thank you. I saw your other message, Thunderkid. I can't remember what it was. I apologize. I know you said something about the Pendragon cycle. I did see it. I apologize. The chat's going by way too quick for me to catch up.
Yeah, because we have almost 100 people here. Yay.
Oh, goodness. Red by Nature says, nice decor. Oh, okay, that's what you read. Okay, I didn't see that before. Victus Threx says, Gothic Therapy about that game Killer In. I noticed the Steamy B charts look like when somebody's view bonding on a stream. I tagged you on Twitter for more info. I did see that. I'll get to it maybe later on if I have the chance. Just been very busy getting the stream up and running.
Master has had no breaks today.
No, I have not. I spent all day working on this. And I have to give, again, a huge shout out to all of our mods, Proctophile, Crossushiro.
No, honey, you have to specify specifically the mods on our Discord.
Yeah, Crossushiro, Marmalade, 3M5000, Asian Swordmaster.
Oh my god.
And even Cast in the Shadows. But I don't know if he's here.
You guys, otherwise known as Mando Merc. You guys are lifesavers.
Imperial Will, so that's where that came from when the Vampire Kid's dad talked about sweet music in the Scary Godmother Halloween movie series. Oh, okay. Naaman says, just found out about the hacker character in Relooted today. Well, you're about to find out a lot more about Relooted because I found out who funded them. You're welcome. You may hold your applause.
Yay.
I said hold your applause.
Master.
I said hold it. I said, hold your applause.
That wasn't applause. That was chanting.
Are we going to have some problems here, honey? Are we going to have some problems? Are we? Because I don't want to have some problems. Oh, God, the chat completely just jumped on me. It's Kitty says, my parents said they found a set of vintage Disney collector plates at our house. They're from 1993 to 2022, aka from my birthday, age 11. I suggest we could call them to collectors. Any advice? You're asking the wrong person, but old Disney stuff is cool. Catherine Testbot says, rubber ducks are apparently also a meme on Royal Caribbean ships for some reason. You're supposed to hide them in weird spots. Okay.
Interesting. Do they come with a doll of Ernie?
Roman of the Empire says, hey, you crazy kids. Hey, you.
Hello, Roman. Good to see you.
AI Privilege says, lol, it happens. Chupacabra Bacon says, getting buffering pauses. So I'm looking over here. We're not losing any frames, so hopefully things are good. Foot Potter Decker Miller says, hello. Real Thunder Kid says, happy to see Raven is better. Have you guys been thinking about watching the Pendragon cycle? I've heard about it. We just don't have a lot of time to watch things right now, but it is something on our radar, I guess, at some point. I've heard of it, at least.
For now, someone just added to the list.
Well, no, oh. Okay, so it does a gifted box for gifting memberships. I don't know how to change that. I kind of like it. I think that's okay.
Me too. Yeah, let's keep that.
Tailfin, Mopar Master Race moment. Nick Havoc is clocking in the night shift, will be lurking while driving on the Cyberstan. Okay. I'm trying to get everybody I can. Groofus is lull. Oh my goodness. Yeesh, the chat keeps jumping on me. Sergeant Sapien says hello.
Because we keep getting more people. It's now at 105.
I'm going to do as best I can. So, Vowels No Vowels says Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Peter Parker is Spider-Man. Miles Morales is a joke. He's not a Spider-Man, just some bloke. Look out, Amazon will ruin Spider-Man.
That wasn't bad. That was not bad at all.
Manic Nico says, I won't play Relooted until they give us the 7-Eleven, Best Buy, Target, and CVS DLC. Well, you won't probably want to play it after you find out why they made it. Do you think they made it to be a video game? The answer is no.
The answer will shock you.
Yeah, it's more than you think. Jeremy Hughes reviews says Relooted looks so boring. Crouching Taylor Hidden says lol. Griffin of Light says like the stream, people. Yes, like the stream. And I feel a Demolition Dude is here as well. I'm trying to see if there's anybody else here who I can't see. Cheese Art and Comics is here. YouTube's just the chat's going by too fast, guys. We're just gonna have to get whoever it's first come, first serve at this point. It's whoever we can get.
Yeah. How did we suddenly jump up another 10 viewers?
I'm okay with that.
I mean, I am too, but I like it being I like it when we're able to keep up with the chat, and we're starting to lose that ability.
I see Ashes Reborn is here. If you want to repost your message, I'll see if I can get it. I apologize. Archer Dunemeyer says, clocking in from being a relationship advisor to a friend, even though I'm single for 7 years and didn't date a lot myself. Well, did you give them good advice, or is there advice about being single? That's the question.
Take it from the therapist. I mean, you are a therapist, so you would know.
Suffering from success is the project. I don't know if we call it that, but let's go with that.
Sure.
I'm trying to see if there's anybody else here. 2K Gamekeeper says, I tried Terraria. I love it. Thank you for the recommendation, Master. Well, good. It's great. It's a great game. I've been replaying it. Yeah, I think we got everybody. I apologize if I missed.
Vice Admiral Deku said, Relooted's first artifact is from a slaver empire. Funny how they don't mention that in-game.
Of course not, because they're reclaiming it. But again, keep in mind, you guys think Relooted's bad now. Everybody thinks it's Relooted, it's bad now. I'm telling you, you're going to feel very different once we get through what we got planned for you guys.
Once you learn the truth.
Oh, Wild Katarin said... Hold on, go ahead.
2K GameCuber, you are welcome for the Terraria recommendation.
And Wild Katarin says, oh, important relationship question. What did Master do for Raven on Valentine's Day? We don't celebrate it, so...
And it was on Shabbos.
It was on the Sabbath, so
we just ate, slept, read, and repeated.
Yeah. Terraria's peak, yep. Okay, I think we got through everybody. I apologize if we missed anybody. It's not as easy anymore, especially since the chat moves so quickly. But we got a lot of stuff to cover tonight. So, we don't have transition clips anymore. Just keep in mind. But we're going to jump into our first topic. We got some interesting stuff to cover, and our first topic is Relooted. Now, keep in mind, when we go into the different rooms... Some of them don't, only this room is the only one that's got the chat. We can still read it, but you won't pop up on screen. And there won't be any notifications during the study room, so just keep in mind, okay?
Yes.
Yeah? All right?
Yep.
I'm watching you. Anything else?
Oh, I think that's everything.
Okay, so let's get into our first topic then. Right? Wait, no. Super chats. That's what we got to do first.
Yeah.
Okay, we have from Odin Dark has been a member for 3 months. Says somebody please send food for the shark pool. There is no shark pool. It has no sharks in it. Don't you know?
And it's not a pool. It's a fountain.
Baked Buddhist says $2 pennies for the plush fund. Macy Van Dowson has been a member for 26 months. Wow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Macy. Thank you, sir.
Goth clocking in. Just the usual will catch the rebound. Y'all beware of Raven's driving if that thumbnail is accurate. Be happy and healthy. Yes, it's accurate.
It is very accurate.
Except it would be backwards. Except it would be backwards that you'd be hitting things.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, but I am a woman who agrees that women should not drive.
Well, I would say that you specifically shouldn't drive.
Yes, I suck at it.
Also, I see Chaos Smash 64 in the chat. Hello to you. Odin Dark super chatted $2 for the story. Skyfire has super chatted $5. Snacks for the fountain sharks. There are no fountain sharks. Vice Admiral Deku of Mars has become a member. Context for my clock in. Apparently, when a Jeep owner sees another nice Jeep, they put a rubber duck on the hood. It's a strange thing. Duck, duck, Jeep.
But does it come with a doll of Ernie?
I don't know what that is. Burnto Space Girlfriend has super chatted.
Are you kidding? Honey, Bert and Ernie? Rubber ducky, you're the one.
I didn't hear you. I'm trying to keep track of a bunch of other things.
Leave
me alone. I can leave this room. We have Naaman's the super chatted $5. Everyone's talking about Jason Statham playing himself in an upcoming comedy action movie, but Nick Cage already beat him to the punch a few years ago. True. Honey, are you asleep?
No.
Stay awake.
I am awake.
If I have to suffer, so do you. So do you.
I lost tracking for a moment.
A likely story.
Meh.
I don't buy it. Burnto Space Girl for the super chat at $4.99, clocking in. Other streamers are having YouTube issues tonight. Well, hopefully it won't extend to us.
Please God, no.
Who was the person who gifted a super chat? Sergeant Sapien
Sergeant
gifted
Sapien.
1 Gothic Therapy membership. Thank you so much. I think I got everybody.
I believe so.
Yep, I think we got everybody. All right. We got stuff to cover, and we got a lot of stuff to cover here. So, without further ado,
yes.
let's get into our first topic right now. Relooted arrived, claiming it would change the game.
But peel back the paint, and the agenda's the same.
A steal-it-back tale wrapped in neon bright lies.
Shallow game on the surface. Shallow game on the surface. A case study in disguise.
Yes, you heard that correct. A case study in disguise. What does that mean?
Dun, dun.
What does that mean? You'll have to keep watching to find out. We ain't just telling you right off the bat.
Oh, but is it juicy information my husband discovered?
Let's talk about Relooted. So it's the game where you're a black person wearing very neon bright colors, and you steal things from museums, but you're wearing neon bright colors and you're not disabling the alarms, so I guess that's supposed to be a good thing? I don't know.
I don't know, but if they're being thieves, they are being extremely bad at it.
But there's a lot to cover here because also the people in charge of the game have actually gotten mad about the forums being flooded with things. I also want to mention something many people don't know. Relooted took 5 to 6 years to make. You heard that correctly. 5 to 6 years, according to the people who actually made the game. So surprise, trash gets made with 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, apparently so.
Now, we could sit here and talk about the game and tell you about why it's bad or whatever, but you know what might be easier than doing that?
Having the person who made the game tell you himself, correct?
Yeah, because guess what, guys? We have a bunch of clips. We have some clips here from the actual person who made this game, or one of the CEO of the game, Brian. Is it Brian Myers? I believe.
Ben Myers or Ben Myris or
Ben
however
Myers,
it's pronounced.
I believe. I don't care how it's
Ben
pronounced,
Myers.
honestly.
Me
But
neither.
we are going to talk. Go ahead.
If I may, honey, I just hate the fact that he's a horrible representation of my mother's home country.
Yeah, but he's.
I'm
he's
so
got an
sorry,
interesting
South
thing.
Africa. I'm so sorry, South Africa. That man does not represent us.
Maybe, maybe not. But let's get into what we actually have to say, because we could spend here and tell you, but you know what? I think we'll just let the actual person who made the game tell you about it. What do you guys think? Sound like a good idea? I think we'll do that.
Yes.
Let's shift over to the media room.
Do it. Do it.
This is the person in charge of the company, Brian Myers. And we're going to let him talk, guys. And we're going to pause and interject and have comments. It'll be fun. You guys okay with this? Sure? Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Yes, they're okay with it. Let's begin.
So let's get stuck into that. The development of this studio. It's the largest, well, that we're aware of, the largest single budget, single project.
Yeah.
Game that's been coming out of the region.
Yeah.
Probably ever.
Yeah.
That's no small thing. So
Pause for a moment, please.
Yep.
Paused?
I paused, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I forget that there's a delay on my end. That guy looks like a woman. To me, that guy looks like a big fat woman. I'm sorry. Am I allowed to say that?
No. You're gonna get us canceled before we even started.
I'm sorry.
But they're talking about Nyamkopop, which, by the way, no one seems to know how to pronounce right, but he pronounces it here.
Seriously.
It's really loud compared to you guys. Okay, let me fix that. Okay, here we go. That should be better. But here we go. Let's go back into it. This is talking about Nyamko Pop. We're gonna talk about this because, by the way, what you guys don't know, maybe some of you do, but some of you don't know, is Relooted isn't their first game. Their first game was a game called Semblance, and you're about to find out how well the game did. You ready for this, guys?
You're not ready for this.
Yeah, I do want to get into that relationship, how it got started.
Yeah, so I mean, outside of that, it's the single largest project by team scope, size, and budget.
No one cares. No one cares. It's the biggest team by scope and budget and blah, 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 blah. Shut up. No one cares.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
In an engine that no one's ever worked in before with a team that's never shipped a game.
You heard him correctly. The game was made in an engine that no one ever worked with before, and the team, not a single person has ever shipped a game.
Did he say which engine specifically it was? Because I remember in computer science, the first engine I learned was Alice engine.
Nope. But guys, did you know that the people involved with this have never shipped a game before? Could you have guessed?
No. What do you mean? How could I have guessed that?
Let's keep going.
At least in their role they're currently in, with experimental gameplay and untested audience.
Yep, you didn't test the audience because there wasn't any.
So.
And you're doing it in Africa.
And in Africa, yeah.
We'll get into that cliche in a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, and it is a cliche.
Yeah, so I mean, essentially what happened is we launched Semblance in 2018.
So he's talking about his first game, Semblance, and they launched it in 2018. Let's hear what he has to say.
Did very well critically, but not very well financially. We didn't recoup the investment from the publisher.
What? You mean their first game, Semblance, was critically acclaimed and made no money? What? No way!
How can that be so? It's almost as if the critics and the actual players are not one and the same.
What do you mean, honey? How racist and sexist of you!
How can I be sexist when I myself am a woman?
You're sexist towards things that identify as women. I don't know.
Make it make sense.
Their game identifies as a woman, okay? And you're sexist towards that.
Sure.
And then me and Sugar, my co-founder, we were prototyping ideas, trying to figure out like what the next thing was.
You're about to hear a name that we have talked about before that you will be very surprised to hear here. But people who have watched Gothic Therapy for quite some time, you'll recognize this name quite well. It'll be one you didn't expect to be here.
And then we both made functional prototypes, and then we showed them to our friends, our Swedish friends at Landfall. And
dun, dun, dun! Landfall Games has been mentioned.
Yes, our good friends in Sweden who funded Wings Interactive.
You remember Wings Interactive, guys? You know, the thing that totally wasn't funded by Landfall, and then we found it was funded by Landfall, and then they erased all their stuff.
They deleted it overnight?
So yeah, wow, what? A company in Africa has connections to Landfall Games in Sweden? But wait, it gets even better. It gets even better. You haven't seen anything yet, guys.
Oh boy, here we go.
We were like, what do you think of these? And they were both like, these both suck.
Your games suck. That's what Landfall said, not me. I echoed what Landfall said, so I'm okay.
But I had another idea for a game, which was just a pitch line and a piece of concept art. And I showed them that, and they were like, you should make this. So just one line and a piece of concept art over 2 functional prototypes. They were like, you should make this. So then we didn't really have enough time we were running out of money pretty quickly. So we didn't have enough time to really make a fully functional prototype. So we started putting together a pitch deck and sort of made a prototype video. So looks like the gameplay is actually happening, but it only exists for the video. And then
So what he's talking about, the game he's talking about, in case you guys haven't figured out yet, is the game Relooted. No way.
In case you didn't guess.
Wait, but here we go. Here we go, guys. You're going to hear how they pitched Relooted and how many people were so excited for it. You ready?
put that all together. We went to GDC, we pitched it, and no one wanted to publish it.
Guys, they went to GDC with their video they mocked up to make it look like it was gameplay and said, hey, we have a game about black people relooting things from museums. Do you want it? Crickets. Nobody wanted to fund the game.
Literally no one.
What? No way.
Can I ask how you're pitching
glorious.
it? Like, what was the original pitch deck? Is it look like what you're going to be releasing, or is it completely different?
Pretty vastly different in terms of art style, gameplay, production value, even like overall theme to some extent. That game was Afrofuturist, while this is more African futurist, which is a delineation we can get into. But the same, you can see the game there, but it's pretty vastly different in every
Understand the
aspect.
difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? What'd you say?
When he said it's African futurist and not Afrofuturist, I don't really know the difference.
I mean, me neither, but look, we'll take him on his word. He's the biggest African studio and stuff, and they did stuff and things and games, and yeah, sure, GamerGate.
It's not a representation of South African culture! As a half South African, I declare it so.
Here we go.
Even in budget.
So so that initial pitches, you're saying guys weren't really interested. So how did that work?
So that was quite a while before that happened. So
and how did that happen?
So I mean, it's a long story. I mean, right after that happened, essentially we ran out of money, and me and Sugar had both been living at home with our parents the entire time we'd been making Semblance. So Sugar.
So they ran out of money because no one wanted it, and they were both him and his
co-founder. They were both living in their
parents' houses back in 2018. Yes, they tried to pitch Relooted, and they couldn't, and so they lived with mommy and daddy. Yeah. Is anybody surprised by this yet? No.
I don't think so.
Let's keep going.
It was like, I can't really do this anymore. I need to like get a job, which is obviously fair enough.
We're all in that space.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. I mean, you know, it's like a breakup with a co-founder leaving. So it was obviously intense for both of us, but we sort of got over it. And then we started hanging out a lot outside of that. But for me, I still really thought this game was worth making.
Now here's where it happens. He thought the game was worth making, but they were out of money. So how did he get the money to make the game? Where could the money have come from?
He is about to reveal it all.
You will never believe this.
And so I sort of lucked into getting a cut of a deal I didn't really have any reason to get from basically a finder's fee, I guess, which was pretty lucky. And then from that, I actually got a loan. I think it was roughly $70,000 from Landfall, our Swedish friends.
Dun. What? You mean they got a loan from Landfall Games for $70,000, and that's what they allowed them to start working and actually start funding Relooted? So you mean the same place that funded Wings Interactive also funded this game? What? No way.
No
they can't
way.
be connected.
Jinx.
Go ahead.
I said jinx because we said no way at the same time.
They can't be connected. No. You guys are noticing connections. There aren't any. You guys are just bigots and sexists and racists.
It's not
There's
a
no connections at
pipeline.
all.
It's not a pipeline. There are no connections. They're all conspiracy theorists and idiots and blah, blah, blah.
I think it's so funny. Everybody says, there's no connections. They don't have a shadow publisher. Here they are funding another random game. By the way, keep in mind, Landfall's in Sweden. These are in South Africa.
And this is South Africa.
Make it make sense.
Which is 70% of the budget of Semblance.
Oh, interesting.
Which was 70% of the budget of Semblance, which they mentioned was not actually, didn't make any money. So it was $100,000 to make Semblance, and they couldn't even make that back. But the loan from Landfall to help them start the production of Relooted was 70% of the money they never made back from their first game.
Again, make it make sense.
Yes, that's what I go, oh, yes, you couldn't even make $100,000 of profit. I think I'll give you 70% of that. Yeah, nothing weird here. Nope.
No, we want to just give you a loan. You don't have to worry about paying us back.
Your games suck. By the way, make this one because we said so. We're Landfall games.
So the sort of commitment to a different tier was already starting to grow. And so with that, I was able to hire like 1 or 2 people. And then early in that year, it must have been 2020, I got an email from an agent at United Talent Agency.
We will come back to this. Keeping it in mind, United Talent Agency. We will get back to that shortly. That's where the majority of their money came from, and we have more information on that, so stick around. But we got more to cover.
Stay tuned. A lot more. There's too much.
Yep, so let's keep going.
It's like one of the 2 big Hollywood talent agencies. And he was like, I'm an agent. I want to sign you guys. Are you interested? And based on our experience, we'd had at GDC pitching before, and me also now trying to increase the budget of the game, because I was assuming that was the part of the issue, is the production value.
That was not just the issue. The game sucks. Nice try, though.
We decided to sign with him, and then he ended up pitching it to people there's no ways we would have ever been able to reach.
Yeah, so he ended up pitching at people there was nowhere they'd ever be able to reach. You heard it here, guys. The original fund for this company to allow them to make Relooted was from Landfall Games. Wow, what a small world.
Dun, dun.
But wait, guys. Ask this question. Okay, fine. Now we understand where the money came from and how their first game was a failure. But why this game? Why did they make this game? Who ever thought this game would be profitable, and why? Well, guess what, guys? We're about to find out.
We're about to find out. He is about to tell us himself.
We are about to find out the real reason they made Relooted, and I'll tell you a secret. It's not because it was a video game. It was for a completely different reason, and it wasn't because of propaganda either. You'll laugh your butts off hearing what the reasoning is behind this game existing.
Let's get on with it.
There's multiple big theories with Relooted. One of which is there haven't been a lot of African-inspired games, or basically 0 African-inspired games, which have done really, really well in the West. And part of my theory was, frankly, maybe they weren't good enough, or the production values weren't high enough to compete just yet. So Relooted was trying to go all in on that.
You failed. You failed.
Failed miserably. Absolutely miserably.
And see, is there a demand for African-inspired content around?
No, unless it's good.
The world, right? And if that proves to be true, and it does well, then that changes the sort of games anyone can make in Africa, South Africa, around the world, really. And it changes the games Yamacorp will continue to make.
Yamacorp, just want to mention Yamacorp.
I'd love to keep making African-inspired games for a global audience, but it really depends
on those who don't know how to pronounce it,
and if the audience does come in droves. Otherwise, I guess I'll just be making platformers for the rest of it.
So you hear what he just said. He made the game to see if there was an audience in the West for African games. What? But wait, it gets better.
Life or something.
So are you saying you are not sure if they are interested for
our culture and stuff like that, African games?
So I've wanted to make African-inspired and themed games for a very long time, but there was no evidence that there was ever a market for it, really.
Okay.
Really? No way. Just saying.
And so I had this idea in late 2017, but it wasn't until mid-2018 when Black Panther came out that I thought there was actually commercial opportunity to do it.
So he decided Black Panther was successful, so that means if I make a South African game, people will play it, right? Because it has nothing...
Yes, because it has nothing to do with the fact that Black Panther was attached to the MCU, which was already extremely popular.
No. It has nothing to do with that. It was clearly... Everybody showed up for Black Panther clearly because it was Black Panther. That's the reason. There was nothing else attached to it, nothing else.
I mean, Black Panther was a decent representation of African culture, aside from the fact that they farmed rhinos for some reason.
Yes, but I think it's very funny that he's like, oh, Black Panther did it, so now I should do it. Who do you think you are, dude?
He's an idiot.
It was the first time I'd seen African-themed, African-inspired culture perform commercially at that sort of level. And I was like, oh, that was the click in my head, because African game developers have been making African-themed games for Africa, but no one would be talking about making African-themed games for the West.
Yes, no one had been talking about making African games for the West, so it's his job, Diversity Man, to bring the poor, oppressed Westerners the South African culture games, right? He volunteers as tribute, guys. He volunteers as tribute.
Well, he is certainly not a tribute I'm going to be sacrificing.
Okay, get you.
So I saw that there was interest there, but there hasn't been evidence if there's that market for games. In every other medium, it's true. It's there. TV, music, books, everything. Still not yet an example in games.
Okay, I get you.
And then the data is confusing a little bit around this, because the data says that there is a huge population, like the African diaspora, that plays games. So it's a difficult nut to crack, but there is.
So the data says there's a big African audience that will play these games. Source?
Including an African diaspora, which I didn't know was a thing.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
No evidence yet that there is a demand for that, at least on PC and console.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in all my conversations, I say, look, Relooted is the big case study, right?
Relooted is the big case study. What? You know what that means, guys? Let me spell it out for you, okay? Relooted was made as a case study to see whether or not there would be an audience for a South African-made game in the West. That's the whole reason the game was made. Not to be popular, not to sell, to see, is there an audience for this kind of game here? The answer is no.
Not for a South African-made game and a African-centered game.
Yeah, let's continue.
And I mean, it's interesting that you're also framing it as such, and that you've taken such a gamble in your own studio and life on this hypothesis. And
he took such a gamble with this hypothesis, guys. He's like, our first game failed, and we didn't make any money. So you know what we should do? Black Panther made money. So I think I'll go make a game.
So we should copy Black Panther.
What?
So we should copy Black Panther.
Yeah, we should do that. Yeah, that's a thing. We do, right? No?
What an
I think
idiot.
we should be quite grateful for the work you've done and for testing those waters for the kind of community in the industry.
Thank you. You know I love to be a martyr.
Guys, he loves to be a martyr. But wait, guys. Here's the funniest part.
Oh, wait, there's more.
What do you think he thinks of the people who didn't like his game? Well, if you're wondering, instead of him just making vague posts on his Blue Sky, which I found, he actually addresses it here. So we're going to get to actually hear what he has to say about if you don't like Relooted, okay, this is what he thinks of you.
Yeah, I mean, the response to Relooted has been really fascinating because there's been different waves of people responding. We sort of had the like hardcore gamer audience respond in sort of like sort of a predictable way. It's like, oh my god, there's a black person in this game.
Oh, guys, if you don't like Relooted, it's because there's black people in the game. That's it. That's the only reason. You just don't like it because there's black people in it. Don't you know?
Come up with a better reason.
Dude, you can't your line of logic to make a game because Black Panther was popular makes more sense than the one you're doing now. Okay? And it even doesn't make that much sense.
Yeah.
So guys, you heard him here. This is the CEO of the company. If you don't like the game, it's because you don't like that there's black people in it. That's the reason. There's no other reasons. It's not valid. It's you don't like black people.
So woke.
It's so woke.
And then you sort of had African American communities pick it up and have watched it like 1 million times on one reel on Instagram.
Let's stop right here, because I'm going to make a point. He says, oh, they all hated it, and they said, oh, it's black people, it's so woke. But African-American people loved it.
You got so many views on it. Oh, wait. Yeah, it got so many views on Instagram.
Yeah, it got so many views on Instagram, guys, but he's about to find out the secret, guys. He's about to learn that social media buzz...
And what is the secret?
...may not actually... translate to sales. What?
Go away.
Wait for it.
And now we have mainstream press like Al Jazeera, BBC, CNN, AFP, Reuters, like writing about the game and it being distributed all over the world. We were in India's biggest weekly newspaper yesterday in an interview. The interest for the game seems to expand almost outside of the medium of games, while possibly the audience in games that'll be interested in is more casual. So like a lot of the metrics we're seeing that you usually look at to see interest, like Steam wishlist, everything, are like solid, but don't match up to the amount of attention the game is getting on social media.
Wait a minute, guys. He said... we're seeing solid wish lists on Steam and everything, but the amount of people that are interested in our game don't seem to measure up to the amount of people who talk about it online. No. What?
Say it ain't so. It's only the same pattern we've seen 100,000 times.
You mean that people who buy games don't and talk about how they love to go to support this game because it supports their identities don't actually buy them? What?
Oh. They never
Say
do.
It ain't so.
And if they do, it is extremely rare. If they do buy it, is only in extremely rare cases.
Honey, you're cutting out. Are you plugged in?
Yeah.
Because you keep bleeping out. I don't know if it's only me hearing it.
I don't know. I'm plugged in, but I can turn off the Wi-Fi if you need me to.
Oh, I'm not plugged in. Let me fix that. Hang on, guys. Technical
that would
difficulties.
explain it.
I'll fix it. Her audio's not stable. I got it. It's not that bad. It could be worse.
Well, for me, I'm hearing an echo because I can't watch video in the same room as you.
Okay, hold on. Hopefully it doesn't kill the stream. Please don't.
It's loading. The chat's still going.
Okay, it fixed itself for a minute. Are we okay? Please don't die.
We are. I think we're okay.
Why is my thing not tracking me?
Exit out and then come back in on the phone.
No, it's having the problem. Hang on 1 second, guys. I have to just put you guys just for a second. Just hang on. Okay?
First of all, I want you two kids.
Hang on. Let me fix this. It's doing something stupid. Can you not do that? Give me 1 second, guys. We're not gone. I promise. It just decided to switch ports. Yep. Okay. Back to the media room.
Can't hear me.
I'm working. Yay. How about you? Speak.
And am I heard? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you all hear me?
Yep. Okay, so sorry, guys. It disconnected. It decided because I plugged in. It's like, oh, you plugged in? You're on a different internet port now for some reason. So your phone's not going to stream your avatar's movement to your computer. Oops. So, okay, let's continue, guys. Let's keep going.
Technical difficulties.
Let's keep going. We got more to fit. We got a little more.
So it's almost like the audience that will play this game is a lot more casual than typical game players. They might have a PS5, but they buy 2 games a year.
No, it might be that the people who are actually going to buy this game or talk about it on social media aren't going to buy the game, and you just don't want to admit that. And now your game's flopped and failed, and you're crying about it on Blue Sky because your game's a flop. What did you say?
I said,
Well, it didn't pick it up. Speak into the mic!
Ew. Free!
And so that is a different, interesting problem to have to solve, because everything I've learned over the last decade is how to sell to gamers, not someone who buys one game every year.
He's learned everything he's learned is how to sell to gamers. Well, guess what? Whoever taught you how to sell to gamers, they failed. You suck.
I failed miserably.
Your game's trash. It doesn't belong
Seriously.
in a museum.
And honey, I think my audio is delayed. I think I'm going to have to exit the Discord and come back in.
Okay, then do that. Speak!
No.
Raven, speak!
Speak.
You're not moving.
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof. What are you doing?
Let's speak. So?
Okay.
Oh, wait, no.
What are you doing?
Woof.
Stop moving off screen!
Bark.
So let's get stuck into it. The development.
That was the Relooted. That was Relooted. Let's go back to the study room, guys. So yeah, did you guys know that Relooted was first off, Relooted was given a $70,000 loan from Landfall Games to actually be able to make the game. The first game was a financial failure and didn't even make back $100,000.
Oh. And then Landfall just decided for no reason to give them $70,000 to make Relooted. And they did it just to see if people would buy it.
Well, no. They did it because it was a case study to see whether or not if they made a South African-based game and gave it to a Western audience, would there be an audience? Guess what? There wasn't.
There was no.
There wasn't an audience. And you want to know why? Do you want to know why? I'm going to do a truth bomb. You want to know why? It's not because people don't like games with diverse people in it. It's because if you don't make a game that's actually good and then have diverse people in it, no one wants it. People want good games. If you make a game and go, I'm making this as a case study to see if this game sells, guess what? It ain't gonna sell because it's not a good game.
Nope. Exactly, because you're putting the case study first and the game second. As I said, this guy is a horrible representation of South Africa and South African culture and African culture in general. He does not speak for the rest of us.
But wait, okay, 70,000, but where did the rest of their money come from? I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked, guys, because you know what?
Here it comes.
We have some information on that, don't we, honey?
Yes, we do.
Alrighty, guys. Here we have the United Talent Agency. That's saying
You may want to lean a little bit to the side.
What?
I want to lean a little bit over so everyone can see what's behind you.
Okay. I'm reading it for you guys. It
Oh,
says
fair
they
enough.
posted 2 months ago, the United Talent Agencies. Congrats to UTA's Judah Silver on being named to Forbes 30 Under 30. Silver is an industry leader in gaming and esports space, representing top independent developers including KOOP, Nyanko Pop, Variable State, Landfall, Jeff Gardner, Stefan Dungu, Wide Right Interactive, and Guiley Games. Notably, he helped close a multi-million-dollar deal for the South African game studio Nyamco Pop to develop Relooted, the largest original game IP created on the continent. But here's the thing. What is the United Talents Agency, you ask? Well, you may have heard of them before because the former person in charge of it back in 2018 also negotiated a deal for a game you might be familiar with, guys. Do you know what the game is? He helped close a deal between Clay Entertainment, who makes Don't Starve, and Chinese media giant Tencent in 2021.
Dun, dun, dun.
But wait, guys, if you think it's done yet, we have even a little bit more for you. Here's what I'm going to tell you guys. Do you know something, though? Their first game they made, Semblance, back in 2019, was
18.
awarded... Sorry,
It says
2018.
18 on that. It says 18 on this card.
I got it. Nyamco Pop and Nyamco, which is what it's called. Company product Semblance is an independent puzzle platform video game developed by Namco. I keep saying it wrong, but it's hard to say.
Sounds like this kind of sounds like you're trying to combine the name of the actual company with the word nincompoop.
It kind of does. Published by Good Shepherd Entertainment. It was released in 2018 for the Nintendo Switch. But wait, it gets even better, guys. The company was awarded the startup grant of $420,000 to develop their game. Yes, that's right, guys. Wouldn't you know it? Their first game got government funding. What? No way. No way.
Again. Dun, dun, dun. Say it ain't
Surprise,
so.
surprise that you know one.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's Rand, not USD.
And that they'll always... Yeah, Rand. Rand is South African money.
Yep.
Rand is the South African dollar.
But
Exchange rate between Rand and a US dollar is absolutely terrible. But that is the currency of South Africa.
So I tried to figure out exactly who they closed the deal with, and that information is not publicly known. It is actually kept hidden. But some big company signed them on, UTA, United Talent Agency signed them on, and helped them close a deal to allow them to fund Relooted. And the people involved with that deal, well, you don't get to know your filthy gamer bigots.
It was probably Landfall again.
No, he represents Landfall too, which is kind of interesting. Oh, and did we mention that Relooted was also worked on by Chris Kindred, former Sweet Baby Inc. Chris Kindred. Hi, Chris. How's the job search going?
Apparently terribly. All right, he should go back to being a stenographer.
It's okay though. He's busy being a DJ and working as a professor. Yes, Chris, I know everything about you. You can't hide from me, Chris. I see you, Chris. I think that's a good place to stop.
I agree. Let's go back to the waiting room. And
So, guys, how was that for you? Surprise, surprise. You mean the company was funded by Landfall, funded by some other thing.
And the government. And the government.
And then was made as a case study to see if their game, if they make a South African game, Will it sell to the West? No.
Absolutely not. No. If we make a game centered in Africa, will people in America actually buy it?
Well, they liked Black Panther, so maybe if we like make a game about people looting museums, that'll like get people to do it, right?
See, part of the difference is that Black Panther was marketed well, and this was not.
This is so funny. No, it's like, yes, existing IP based on a multi-million-dollar IP did well. So we'll make a game about looting things back from museums. Great idea. Good idea.
No, not a good idea at all.
Good job,
No,
guys.
seriously. Oh my god. Again, I refuse to allow him to speak for South Africa. As a half South African, I declare it so.
I just think it's funny because, guys, you could tell him his case study was a success. He has discovered that there is no one who gives a crap about the video game that he made. There is no audience. Your hypothesis was proven wrong. Because you suck. Your game ain't no Black Panther.
Sigh.
Let's see. We
have
have
super chats to go through.
Burn Toast Based Girlfriend super chatted $1.99. Gamnig time. Yes, guys, Gamnig. Gamnig for the culture.
Oh my god, there was so much Gamnig.
We're not even done yet, guys. We still have Sweet Baby Ink. Fleshian has super chatted $5. First game was a commercial failure. Next game was funded by the usual suspects. I'm shocked at these unique and completely unexpected revelations. Odin Dark has super chatted $2. Everyone say hello to Landfall. Hello, Landfall.
Hi, Landfall.
Hi, Wings.
Hi, saying hello and however you say it in Swedish.
By the way, I just want to make it very clear, guys. If you ever wondered, were we correct about Wings Interactive? Were we right?
Yes.
We were. But Landfall blocked both of us on Twitter. Yes, Landfall Games has both Raven and I blocked.
Mm-hmm.
So, hi, Landfall. Hello.
Hi, Landfall. Hi, Wings. Hi, Kim, and everyone else who secretly watches us.
Oh, we're going to get to that. But all I got to say is, hello again, old friends. Long time no see. Burnt Toast Space Girlfriend has super chatted $4.99. I was partially hoping he'd say I wrote a Bowser fanfic and Kimmy B bought it all. Nope, she was too busy being interviewed on stuff now. Because that's what she's doing now.
Uh-huh.
We're going to get to that.
Oh, yes. There's a lot to unpack there.
Has super chatted 50 pounds, I think? I think it's a pound. If I'm wrong, let me know. Cultural appropriation of... What?
If I can find that one. Oh, I can't see it, but it might have been yen.
Okay. Cultural appropriation alert. He's appropriating. Wee, wee, wee.
Oh,
Sergeant
someone says
Sapien.
it's 50 peso.
Sergeant Sapien is super chatted $2. Models look great. First time seeing them on full screen. Not everybody's a fan of them, but we kind of like be able to express more. It's nice. We're still working out the kinks, though.
Yeah.
Archlord Dunerider has been a member for 4 months. Probably asked AI if there was a demand. AI lies. It does. It also hallucinates.
Yes, it does.
Burnt Toast Space Girlfriend for $1.99. So much Gamnig. Yep.
You have no idea, and there's
We're not
about
even
to be
done yet,
even
guys.
more Gamnig. We're not even done with the Gamnig. Sadness.
Odin Dark has super chatted $2. Landfall plus Hollywood equals BP Simulator.
Black
Not
Panther
bad.
Simulator.
Yes, Black Panther Simulator. That's not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm gonna get to the next one. I'm just loading up the next video that we're gonna have to go over because we have 12 minutes of Kim Belair.
Technically, it's 1 hour of Kim
safety.
Technically, it is 1 hour of Kim Belair, cut down by my husband to 12 minutes. Because the last time we covered an hour of Kim Belair, we ended up staying live for 4.5 hours, and we are not doing that again.
I have done this for your own safety. Too much Belair in large doses can be lethal to your brain cells, so I've cut it down to 12 minutes.
My husband should know. He's lost too many brain cells already.
I've watched this thing 3 times. I regret my life choices. GS Wolfwood has super chatted $5. This CEO is even more pathetic since I know at least another South African dev team, Free Lives, has way more successful games under their belt. It's almost like they made a game first and propaganda later.
No way.
You mean if you actually make a good game, people won't care if it has diversity in it, if it actually is a good and entertaining game? What? No way. Clearly.
Say it ain't so.
Clearly, Relooted is meant to be Black Panther, don't you know?
It's the total opposite.
No. They sat down and were like, how can we cash in on Black Panther? Like, I know, let's make a game about black people stealing things from museums. They go, genius, yes, we'll give you $70,000. Go ahead, make the game. 57 people played it.
57 peak, and no one has played it since.
My favorite part,
except for a few people who like to admit that they're masochists.
My favorite part.
No, Proctophile, I'm not talking about you.
My favorite part is when he mentions how we see like lots of people, favoriting it on Steam and whatever, but the people talking about it online don't actually translate to sales.
This is my shock face.
You mean people who talk about games on social media don't actually buy them? What? No way. No way, guys. I don't believe it. It's just all the bigots and sexist racists. Yes, producer Buffer, we're moving on to the next segment. I'm going to get a drink of water first.
And I agree. Nurgle's blessings upon these crazy people.
That looked really weird to be trying to take a drink. Wait. Hold on. Let me try it again.
Tell me about it. Watch this.
Drinking water. It looks so funny. Alrighty, guys. You may have thought, well, they can't possibly top this for this stream, right? Can't possibly. We can.
Oh, but we can, because we are Gothic Therapy and we always top ourselves. That sounded wrong. Forget I said that. Anyway. Annie? Don't tell me you left. Annie? Are you kidding me? Come back here! I can't control anything! Honey, don't leave me! I'm sorry, I'll promise I'll behave. I'll behave! And no, I can't assume direct control. Master has control of literally everything back there.
Differences that make our world so rich.
Not that clip.
And yes, I'm half South African. My mom's from South Africa. I can't do anything, guys. I have no control. I can't. Guys, you keep saying Raven's going to take control of everything. No, I can't. I don't have access to anything in Streamlabs. Honey, I promise I'll behave. Now stop squinting.
Why do I not believe you?
Meow?
I don't believe you.
Meow?
I'm leaning away from you. Never do that again, or you know what? You know what, guys? Better. It's my stream now.
Maybach.
I'm okay.
Honey, please put me back in. I promise I'll behave.
I don't believe you.
That's true. I never behave.
Okay. Well, we got 12 minutes of Kim. You happy? Yay! Fun. But guess what, guys?
12 minutes of Kim, that's probably going to last an hour because it's Kim, and we won't be able to stop laughing at her.
Guess what, guys? Kim Belair decided for the first time in quite some time that she's gonna actually take shots at YouTubers. No, you didn't hear me incorrectly, including us. Are we shocked?
Oh, we know it's us because... No, but we know it's us specifically because of how she phrases it.
Yep, but we'll get to that. Let's get to our next topic right now. Nope, wrong one. Oh, come on. I pushed the button. There we are.
Button.
Stop it. Sweet Baby's back again with a tantrum to throw.
No responsibility taken. Yeah, we already know.
Contradictions on repeat with zero remorse.
Calling out YouTubers while leaving no recourse. Is anyone surprised?
Yeah,
No.
Kim decided not just to say, oh, no, we're victims, guys, we're victims. We're victims, I say. She decided, nope, it's all YouTubers' fault. We're going to call YouTubers out specifically because we don't like them.
Yeah. Shocking.
So, Kim Belair was
Why does
recently
she hate us?
Hold on. So, Kim Belair was recently a guest on Black Game Pro Session, and I have edited it down to 12 minutes, so you do not have to sit through it the 3 times that I had to. I sat through this thing 3 times, okay? If that doesn't earn your subscription, I don't know what will.
Master always has to suffer, Kim Belair, for your benefit. Please give us a subscription for that, if nothing else.
If you don't, I don't know what I'm going to say. What else do I have to do? Jump in a pool? Is that what I gotta do? I don't have a pool. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about it because guess what, guys? We have her talking we have 12 minutes of her talking, admitting to a bunch of different things and attacking YouTubers, but she makes specific claims when she mentions YouTubers, which makes it very clear which YouTubers she's talking about. And guess what, guys? It's us.
Oh, yes.
She's calling us out,
Yes.
guys. You ready for it?
She
Let's switch to the media room.
She is literally referencing us specifically. How do we know? Because of what she says.
Yep, let's switch to the media room. To the media room.
Jinx.
I gotta make a transition clip of that. Somebody's gotta do that. Make a transition clip where it's the Gothic Therapy logo that just spins. I want that. I want that so bad now that I thought of it. All right, guys. Are you ready for 12 minutes of sweet baby boredom? What? Sorry.
No.
All right, guys. Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
So let me read a quick introduction of who this wonderful person is. She is the co-founder and narrative lead at Sweet Baby Inc.
Boo! Hiss! Boo!
Tomato, tomato, tomato.
She worked on some truly special games, like, for example, Marvel Spider-Man 2.
Uh-oh, honey, we have a problem.
What?
Honey, pause. I need you to pause for a moment.
Yes,
My
what?
voice is not synced up with my visual.
I noticed. So leave.
What should
and
I
come,
do?
Leave and come back. Relax.
Okay, hold on.
Leave the Discord and come back. Hello? 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 Is it me you're looking for?
Okay, can you all hear me now?
Yay, it's synced up, synced up, synced up.
Hooray!
Wait, speak again?
Ah?
Speak.
La 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 la.
Yep,
wow.
she's synced up.
Wow.
Guys, just bear with us. We're fixing this. I'm not used to this new platform yet, I'll be honest, guys. You're having real trouble, honey.
StreamYard sucked. It was ruining.
What is going on with you?
I don't know. There's just so much of a delay.
Let me try to leave the Discord and come back. Maybe it'll fix.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Are you hearing me? Yes or
I hear
no?
you fine.
You're really not syncing up with your avatar for some reason.
Okay. I don't know why. I shouldn't be not syncing.
You're just like glitching out like crazy. Are you sure you're plugged in?
Yeah, I am plugged into the internet.
Did you turn off
I
the
don't
Wi-Fi?
have the Wi-Fi turned off. Let me do that.
You didn't turn...
That's what I'm doing right now. I have the...
No, now we gotta do this. Now it's your fault for this.
Oh? What are we doing?
There. Are you synced up now?
I hope so.
You better not have ruined the recording. I will get so mad.
Seems to be synced up now.
You still are glitching out.
It's hard to tell because I'm hearing myself twice.
But you keep going... Say something. Speak!
Maybe it's because I have mic settings on. Hello, 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 hello.
You're not synced up.
Hello, 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 hello.
You seem okay.
That makes no sense. Doesn't make sense. Why
It's
am
still
I
a
not
bit off.
synced? Should I try reloading the mic? I can try reloading my microphone.
You could try that. That might work.
Okay,
Oh,
how about now?
reload the software on the phone.
Oh,
Close it on the phone and open it up again.
okay. I already did that.
I'm taking a drink. It looks so weird when I'm taking a drink. It's like I'm floating. It looks like someone like hooked my mouth and is like, Are you good now?
That's funny. I think so.
Are you
It
good?
looks okay.
I'm not
think
hearing
so.
any glitches.
I think I'm okay now.
Speak,
I think I'm
Raven!
okay now.
Speak! Caw, really?
Corvid supremacy. Caw,
You're getting cut off every other word.
caw, caw. That's not good.
Let me try this. Hold on.
What the hell?
How about now? Speak.
What'd you do?
I turned on and
Hello,
off the...
hello, hello, hello.
Have we tried turning it on and off again? We tried.
Have you checked to see that it's actually plugged in? Thank you for calling IT.
It's not. I don't understand what's going on because I'm fine. I think I'm fine. Am I wrong?
I don't know. How's your CPU doing?
It's doing fine. No drop frames.
Maybe
Everything's
it's
going
because
well.
I have too many, or maybe it's because I have extra things open, which I know I don't.
You probably you wait.
Or is it because my computer is saying I need to update?
Probably both. But what if you have things open? Turn them off.
All I have open are Discord and our stream.
I don't understand. It seems like mine is perfectly fine. So I don't know what's going on with you.
Well, I'm using Discord on the internet and not the desktop app.
What do you what do you mean?
I'm using the website, not the desktop app. I don't have the desktop app.
We're just gonna have to roll with it, honey. We don't have time for this.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's all your fault.
Why is it always my fault?
Because you're the only one here.
Really?
Hello. Peekaboo.
Honey.
Sorry, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. Okay, let's get into this garbage.
Yeah.
You keep getting cut off.
Yes.
Stop it.
Sooner we finish it, the better.
Speak again. Speak.
Hello.
Hello. Your avatar is
Hello.
not moving like in line with what you're speaking at all.
Yeah, I'm noticing.
Are you on Wi-Fi
not
on your
good.
phone, or what are you doing?
I know. I mean, yes, I'm on Wi-Fi on the phone, but not on the computer.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to roll with it. You ready?
Yeah.
Sweet baby cringe. Sweet baby cringe.
So let me read a quick introduction of who this wonderful person is. She is the co-founder and narrative lead at Sweet Baby Inc. She worked on some truly special games, like, for example, Marvel's Spider-Man 2, God of War Ragnarok, Alan Wake 2, Sable, Afterlaw VP, and Winter Burrow, and also Far Cry.
Boo!
She comes from inside the industry, knows what it actually takes to ship games.
Lots of tomatoes.
Build a company that cares deeply about story, perspective, and the people behind the work.
Ha 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 ha! I care deeply about story, people behind the work. Ha 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 ha! That, oh, wasn't a joke? Oh, you were serious.
He is apparently very serious. This guy's such a simp.
We're being told that maybe the Discord, if the web browser version of Discord, it should close the browser itself, the Discord tab. The problem with using Discord is that memory leaks.
Oh, so then I need to actually download regular Discord.
Well, let's not worry about it now. Let's keep going.
Her approach to narrative and representation is thoughtful, practical, and grounded in real creative craft.
No, it's not. No.
Nope.
Not in the slightest, no.
So who am I talking about, you might ask? Well,
it can't be Kim, because Kim doesn't do any of those things.
No.
In case you don't know, I'm talking about Kim Belair.
Ha! Oh, was that a joke? No.
So let me bring to the stage the amazing, the magnificent Kim Belair. Hello!
Hello!
Hello! So long, gay boy! I'm sorry, that reminds you of, hello! I'm gay, by the way.
Simp alert.
Let's keep going. By the way, as I mentioned, Kim in large doses can be known to be lethal to your brain cells. So for the good of your brain and everybody else's, including my own, I have edited this down. So we'll be skipping around. And you know what? If you want the full context and you want to watch the whole thing, Go do it. I don't care.
It's available on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
It's good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well. How are you?
Not too bad on this chill day in Montreal.
There's a question from
a question. It's a Gamnig question. A Gamnig question.
From Chris Aquard. What was it like writing for South at Midnight? So it's a little bit of a left turn here.
So South at Midnight, we worked on, I think, in 2021, 22, maybe. I think that was, or 22 and 23. Apologies for my memory. It is not good, but
it's not the only thing that ain't good about you, Kim. Also, hey, I love your hair, Kim. Are you going for that Sideshow Bob look? You playing Sideshow Bob in the live-action Simpsons movie? No?
I don't know. All I know is that her hair is extremely messy and she's showing too much cleavage.
I'm gonna make no comment on that.
Probably for the best.
I didn't do much writing for South of Midnight. My team did. It was.
Wait. Notice how she says, "I'm pointing this out because this is basically Kim." She's gonna contradict herself quite a lot.
How many times?
During this, and she's just about to tell you that she didn't do any writing for the game, but then she's gonna tell you that she did do writing for the game. So wait for it.
It was Cameron Wild, Spencer Ballu, Lisa Atto, and James Wright, I believe, and Will Henry as well. But I did a lot of story work. I worked on a lot of the treatment and the overarching story for South of Midnight with that team.
Yep. So again, if she ever says, we don't do story, we only consult, she just mentioned she did the story for South of Midnight. By the way, want to make very clear, guys, do you know, hey, honey, do you want to tell them how the character in South of Midnight gets their powers? Do you want to tell them?
Wasn't it a black character getting her powers by picking cotton quite literally?
Yeah, a black character picking cotton.
That's not racist at all.
But Kim wrote the story, guys.
And
she
that
made
written
the story.
supposedly by a black woman.
Yeah, she wrote the story, guys. She's letting you know that she helped with the story. And she said, black character picking cotton. That's okay. Okay, weird how that works.
Yeah.
And the answer is it was cool, weird, and really an interesting project, I think.
It's easy to point fingers. You know how it goes, Kim. It's easy. I mean, in the end, if the game is great, and we had a conversation before we went live, if the game is good, the game is good. If the game is shit, yeah, well, then okay, the game is shit. And that's what happened.
We're all gonna, if you work on a lot of games, you're gonna make some great ones, you're gonna make some terrible ones.
Hey Kim. Hi. Question from the audience. You've only made 2 games that have actually been profitable. So you're saying you make a lot of good games?
Only because, yes, but those games are only profitable because they were attached to larger IPs. Alan Wake 2 took over a year to break even.
Yeah, but hey Kim, you just said that you said that everybody makes lots of good games and some bad games. You've made a majority of bad games. Just want to make that clear. And to clarify, when I said that Kim worked on the story of the game, I meant she said that she did the narrative work for South of Midnight, which means that she allowed them to make the character the way they were. The team wrote most of it, but she allowed it.
Somehow she didn't notice the part about picking cotton.
Yeah, she somehow didn't notice or didn't find any issue with a black character picking cotton to gain powers in a video game. Nope, not weird at all.
Reason. Maybe that stereotype was empowering or something. I don't know. So racist.
Yeah. And I think that the idea that any of that would be tied to whatever culture war BS is happening is entirely false. We see it over and over again. If you make something that's a really fantastic product, it will go. And that's not to say that there aren't great games that get overlooked or that get mistreated or whatever it is, but I think that we can't live in fear of a reactionary crowd unless...
You can't live in fear of a reactionary crowd. Wait. You do realize the reactionary crowd are the people who buy the video games, right? You do know that, right? She does know that, right?
No, she clearly doesn't, because she's an
not
idiot.
that dumb, right? Oh wait, no,
She is.
never mind. She is.
She is totally that dumb. This is Kim Belair we're talking about.
I love your antelope skull collection, Kim. Yes, they are antelope skulls. She mentions this in a podcast that I've listened to that you have the goodwill not to, and she also mentions how she finds antelope is the sexiest animal, and she has antelope skulls in her background. Make of that what you will.
You guys all remember how we uncovered the sexiest podcast in which she said Bowser was sexy? That same podcast had her talking about antelope.
Yeah, so she has antelope skulls and she finds them sexy. Make of that what you will. Bye now. We're continuing.
It's art.
Yeah, exactly.
You shouldn't be scared to.
You're welcome, Internet.
So in 23, we had Alan Wake 2 and Spider-Man 2 come out within a week of each other, and that was enough to kick off a years-long conspiracy theory about us because we were making games woke or censoring games or doing whatever it is. It was largely just like racism, sexism, and all those other
because of course you guys have all the power to decide what direction these games, these multi-million-dollar projects will take. This company from Montreal will impact the entire world.
This tiny little group of people from Montreal trying to write video games together and happening to have a perspective that wants to bring in different kinds of stuff. We were seen as the most evil, like they must be government, like they must be Black Rocks, we must be all these things. The government's supporting them. It's a secret Canadian cabal.
Oh, government funding? Secret Canadian cabal? Oh, hi Kim. Thanks for watching us. Hi. Honey?
Sorry.
Oh, are you dying from water again?
I inhaled something. No.
Are you breathing water again? Are you trying to be a mermaid?
No.
What are you choking on this time? Air?
Spit from laughter.
Okay, you heard it here. It's not water this time. It's just spit. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Kim. Hi, Kim. You watch our videos. Hi. Hi, Kim. Hi.
Kim watches Gothic Therapy. Yay!
I speak Kimese. Listen. I'm gonna communicate to the wild Kim in her natural habitat. Racism, sexism, bigots, diversity, antelope, Bowser. I'm a victim. I said hi, by the way. That was saying hi in Kim. That was saying hi in Kimese. You're welcome.
He literally said that they theorized that it's a government funded and a Canadian cabal.
I wonder where that came from. Terrence Jason Hubert. Our video.
Yes, except we never. Yes, and also we never said BlackRock. Someone else did.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's a very common thing, but I think it's funny. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Mr. Hubert.
He's probably not watching. He's busy with his wife. Yep, I know about that too. Ha ha
ha. What about his son?
Jason, that was on her podcast, the sexiest podcast, where he talked about the sexiest holidays.
Yes.
Yes, they talked about which holidays were the sexiest for some reason. How that works, I do not know.
I wonder if Valentine's Day ended up being in there.
I will never know because it is lost to time. Hey, Kim, you can always send it to us.
That's true. It's one of the ones that's not available anymore.
You can always send it to us. We'll react to it. I promise. I promise. No?
Pretty can't hear you.
Look, I'm making my eyes real big.
Happy eyes.
I'm fluttering my eyes at you, Kim.
Ooh, I'll add my ears for more effect.
Here. You know what? Gonna need some help for this. There.
Oh?
We're studying the habitat of the wild Kim. I am observing the wild Kim in her natural habitat of being a loser. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
It was all insane, and it was like,
where do you think that came from, other than purely racist or bigotry?
It came from your filings for your company. You know, the ones that are
came from
publicly
us.
available? You know, the ones that I found online, publicly available, that list Terrence Jason Huberts as your co-founder? You know, those? It's clearly sexism, racism,
And that only put
bigotry.
Dave Bedard in there later.
Except for the fact that it's listed in your own filings. Oops.
Publicly available information that we knew how to find, and yet somehow others didn't.
Yep. Cut par for the course.
It was a sequel to the
No one
original
has your
GamerGate,
brains,
so
my
the
dear.
answer is like 4chan and the worst of the internet.
Yeah, guys, you know what caused Gamergate 2 and her harassment? 4chan. It has nothing to do with Chris Kindred going after Kabrutus Rambo and trying to get his Steam account removed. She will never mention this, ever.
She has never mentioned it, and she never will.
Yeah, she's never going to mention it. It's 4chan. 4chan doxed us. Also, by the way, I love this next part. She is going to say that someone called in a bomb threat on their behalf. Explain this one to me.
I can't, because it makes no sense.
So you're telling me that someone picked up the phone and said, "Hi, my name is Sweet Baby Inc., and I'm going to bomb you."
Yeah, that's apparently what Kim claims.
That's
that is
really
what Kim
weird,
is claiming,
Kim.
and it makes no sense.
Let's keep going.
And all of that, like, I think, and it was funny because I think in that first week I was like, I'm gonna do a cheeky Google search for our name and see if anybody's talking about it. And 4chan was talking about us. It was like an early Google result, which should never be a thing. Like if 4chan's showing up early in your Google results,
yeah, there's something wrong.
Problem. And that was where I saw like pictures of myself, pictures of my co-founders, pictures of
God.
Did your co-founders include Terrence Jason Huberts? Oh, sorry. I can't help but keep mentioning that. By the way, that has been confirmed by an outside source that I cannot name. A source has come forward and confirmed that that is the case. So any of you guys who didn't like our video about it and got mad because we couldn't prove it 100%, an outside source proved it, so you can cry. Cry into your Cheerios.
Outside source literally confirmed it, who will remain anonymous.
Yeah, because we care about our sources.
addresses of my team, phone numbers.
Unlike some people.
Threats. At one point, months into this thing, like we got a call from the cops saying like, hey, they had to evacuate a building because a bomb threat was made on our behalf.
Yes, guys, you heard it correctly. They got a call from the police saying, hey, we want you to know we had to eradicate a building because someone called in on your behalf.
Evacuate, not eradicate.
Eradicate, evacuate, whatever.
Eradicate means destroy.
You know what I meant. So explain this to me.
Well, the viewers might not.
No, but explain this to me. So someone again picked up a phone and called up a place and said, hello, we are Sweet Baby Inc. We are going to bomb you. And then the police was like, oh,
They
goodness, we should call this.
Canadian French accent.
What?
You probably said it in a Canadian French accent.
Oh, we are coming to bomb you. I'm sorry. We are Sweet Baby. We are coming to bomb you.
That's so much more entertaining than Kim.
We are Bebe Sucre. We are coming to bomb you.
Oh God, make it stop.
So things like that took place, but truly it was like, yeah, the crux of it, the reason was that they believed we were changing all these video games and making them woke as some kind of program, versus hey, try to come in as writers and narrative designers and say, we can do something more interesting with this, or what are you aiming to do?
Wait, I want you to see that.
Yeah, the crux of it, the reason was that they believed we were changing all these video games and making them woke as some kind of program, versus, hey, try to come in as writers and narrative designers and say, we can do something more interesting with this, or what are you aiming to do?
Carl! Shut up, Carl! The goddess speaks. We are listening.
Simp!
You are a sad, strange little man. Shut up, Carl.
Simp, 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 simp.
Like, what is this? What is... By the way, I want to make very clear. I want you to know, Kim, because I know you're watching. Kim, I was one of the 6 people actually watching this live. Yes, that's right. 6. Only 6 people watched this. Just wanted you to know.
Including
one
my
of them
husband.
Was me. I'll never miss one of your things, Kim.
Live.
I'm your biggest fan. No, I'm just kidding. That felt weird to say, even as a joke.
That's so funny.
Only 6 people watched it live, and only 100 people watched it in total. Oops, was I not supposed to say that?
And you were one of those 6 who watched it live.
Yes, unfortunately. Because I am a glutton for punishment, I guess. Let's keep going.
Yes.
What is funny to me is that all of these projects hired us because they want to tell more compelling stories with more interesting characters.
And you ruined that. Wow. That's so great. They're like, hey, you want to tell more compelling stories? And you're like, did you ever think about making this character black? By the way, I want to point out that she said that they don't change things, and yet they come into things and go, hey, have you thought about changing this?
Yeah, probably not.
How does this work, Kim? I don't get it. How does this work, Kim? You say, no, we don't actually do this stuff, but then we actually do. Like, right after, do you not think what you're saying through? Like, at all?
No. That would imply she has the ability to think.
There is no logic, only drool. Sweet baby drool.
My baby named Clover.
Yep. By the way, in case you didn't know,
yes, the mascot of Sweet Baby. Yes, Sweet Baby lore. The mascot of Sweet Baby Inc. is named Clover.
Yes, I found out because you never wanted to know this information. Their little mascot, little baby green baby lollipop thing is named Clover. You're welcome. You didn't need to know this, but I lied you. So you have to too. Suffer. Suffer!
All 140 of you watching now know this fact.
Suffer
You're
with
welcome.
us. Suffer. Suffer, mortals.
And that does not, for me, ever mean, hey, can you make sure this is not offensive, or can you censor this, or like, oh, we want to make everything soft and gentle. No, it's about, we want to tell this. But we were hired because internally they feared the backlash that would happen if they got it wrong.
Okay, and they were dumb for doing that. Your point?
Yeah, it's like they listened to her about terrify them with the possibility of what's going to happen if they don't give you what you want.
Well, yeah, no, don't you know? That was a joke. It was a joke. After she clarifies it was a joke, and then she just restates it multiple times, so apparently.
Yeah, from the same script in multiple different speeches.
No, my favorite one is when she also says that she would, that she said, like, we don't do that, and if I would instill fear into them. Remember that one?
I think so. They all sound the same
later
to me.
on, Kim, remember, it was a joke, guys. So when later she says that if someone doesn't want to do something she wants, she would instill fear of what's going to happen if they don't do what she wants. She says it later on. Doubles down. Hi, Kim. I've seen your puppet show. Just so you know.
Yes, we have.
Right? So they hire
We also know the origin of Bagel of Death.
Yes. Do you guys know the origin of Bagel of Death? It's not a. Have you ever heard of the story of Bagel of Death? It is not a story Sweet Baby will tell you.
It is not a story.
What?
I'm sorry. I was trying to say what you were saying, but I'm delayed.
Okay, let's continue.
We try to bring it to a place. And then what's wild is we get blamed for the existence of these characters, for any part of these characters, for the texture of these characters. And the reality is that, like, no, it is always a collaborative effort. We are contractors. And more than that, we are respected for being able to do that work narratively and with our writing and our storytelling skills. Just having to deal with, like, thousands upon thousands of people telling lies about you, denigrating your work, reducing.
Okay, Kim. If you think we're telling us lies, could you point out some of them?
Yes, please, be specific.
We're waiting. She'll never point it out, by the way.
Reducing your work to the very thing that you hate. Like, because that's honestly one of the most frustrating parts of it for me, is that, like, I cannot stand tokenistic diversity. I cannot stand the falsehoods of, like, oh, we're just going to be nice. I can't stand when you can see a game or a show and you can tell that they were afraid to do anything with their marginalized characters because they didn't want to be offensive. Because to me, that's not what you see in media that is made by the people being represented or with.
So in other words, if we see people, so media made by you because you're mixed, you're not actually black.
Yeah. We know your dad is white.
Yeah, I kind of know a lot about you, Kim. Just so you know. Also, she says she doesn't like tokenistic stuff, but again, admits earlier on that she helped with South of Midnight and with the narrative and allows the black character to gain her superpowers by picking cotton. Not tokenistic at all. She hates it, guys. She hates it.
Make it make sense.
It doesn't.
The people being represented. You usually see it in games, movies, TV shows made by a different group about them. And so it ends up being a flat, more boring representation. And it's deeply frustrating, I think, to have to explain.
Shut up, Carl. No one cares.
Like, even to people who genuinely support us, that, like, oh no, we're not a DEI company. Our job is writing and narrative design.
Yeah, storytelling.
The unfortunate reality of our industry is that in anywhere where marginalized people are underrepresented, you're going to have people who want to ask us or want to ask people like us how they should move.
Okay, so people want to ask you, a mixed person, how black people should be represented.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense at all.
That's it. But I think that, like, there's so much BS around it, is that any real conversation about what we do and how we do it or why feels like it's been lost because.
Hi, Kim. I've offered multiple times to have you on and talk about this, and you've never responded. So what gives?
Ever.
Just want to say.
Scared of you.
She sees the cat ears and she's like, oh my God, get out of here.
So much of it is just about shouting us down or saying that we're woke or just being hateful. And the amount of truths and more interesting stories I could tell about games. So I've got so many stories.
Oh, okay, Kim. So you're saying it's not the truth. Also, I have other much weirder stories I could tell about gaming. How does this prove your point at all? I'm waiting.
It doesn't.
Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick. Time's up. You're a nut cake. You're a fruit cake.
They are much more terrifying
Fruitcake with nuts.
Weird than anything to do with DEI or with wokeness or anything like that. Like, that is it. But I think that's the problem, or that's the frustration, right? if our voices get shut down, we can't actually speak any truth.
Also, if your voices get shut down, you also can't speak any lies like you're doing right now. Oops. Sorry. I just want to mention, guys, the reason I say this with such confidence is notice how she hasn't mentioned this entire time about Chris Kindred or Cabrutus. It's because if she did, she'd have to admit that they kind of caused part of the problem they created. And she can't do that because that would mean that she's not a victim.
And we do know that it's kind of the reason Chris Kindred was fired.
Yeah, Chris Kindred was fired because he's a nutcase. So, okay, let's keep going. We're over halfway through. Almost done. Almost done.
Almost done.
This is my 4th time having to watch this.
You mean 5th because of the time you played it for me.
Don't remind me. I've seen things. You have not seen what I have seen. I have seen the puppet show.
I have seen my share.
I have seen the puppet show.
I'm pretty sure you showed me the puppet show.
I think that's very
Yeah, 100%.
It is not like, it has not cost us work. That was terrifying. I thought it
It's not cost you work except for the part where it's cost you work. Okay, bye.
would, and especially in our industry's major dips. We saw like fewer content, and I'm like, oh god. But I think that what I have gained from this, at least, is an understanding of that noise and what it actually means. Because
do tell.
As I'm still
doesn't
here,
mean.
I'm still working. We're still working together. We're still making video games, and we weren't abandoned by that. But it has given us a conversation that we can have very openly.
True.
Just to say, well, this is what happened. This is where we're at, and here's why we do this, and here's why we don't. And I think that it's also given me, at least, a perspective that's been helpful to share with other people who are starting to get this kind of hate. Because when I was getting it, and when our team was getting it, it was very important for us to lean on people who had been through GamerGate.
We all need somebody to lean on.
Here, lean on me. Lean on me. Lean on me,
I'll
dear.
be your
lean
husband.
on me.
And we will carry on through this slog.
Because I had seen it in a small part of it, but like nothing like anybody else who really were attacked by it. And so when I see,
excuse me,
it was so helpful for people to talk to us, to help us understand, like, hey, you're gonna get through this. It's gonna be fine, even though you feel insane. Yeah,
it's gonna be fine, even though you feel insane. No, you are insane, Kim.
He's absolutely insane.
Again, I
It
want to
makes no
clarify.
sense.
I want to clarify. Earlier on in this exact same conversation, she mentioned that she literally oversaw the narrative for South of Midnight and approved the character gaining their powers from picking cotton. They're a black character. Explain this to me. How does this work, Kim? How does this work in your little mind?
You claim to represent black people and you allowed that to go through. What the hell?
Something is wrong with you, Kim. Stop collecting animal antelope
everything.
skulls and collect brains instead.
there was a bit there where I thought,
Yeah, her brain should be
I
a
don't know
case
what to
study.
do, because I don't know if I want to make games for an audience who's going to hate me if
I don't know if I want to make games for an audience that's gonna hate me. Well, guess what, Kim? Later on, you contradict yourself with saying this too. Wait for it, guys. I don't have to say a thing. I'll let Kim talk to herself.
Here it comes.
do my job. And especially, and this is like, maybe this is my ego talking, but it's like, and they're going to hate me for reasons that have nothing to do with me.
Yeah.
Because if I write a bad video game, you're allowed to tell me.
Hey, Kim, you've written a lot of bad video games. I just told you. You gave me permission. No takebacks.
I could happily write a stinker, and I can write a great one. I can write whatever.
Wait, there's more.
Come for me on that. But like, to paint my
You cannot write a great one.
I think that like I have a fairly concisive perspective. I think I like to push the envelope a lot, to kind of have myself reduced publicly to this idea of like soft or weak, or like I just want wholesome. That was very, very, very frustrating. I think that made me go like, who am I doing this for?
Yeah.
then I think once you realize that, oh no, I've never been doing it for them, and they are not actually the audience.
Wait a minute, guys. So a minute ago, she says, I don't know if I want to make games for an audience that hates me. Then immediately follows up with, oh no, they're not actually the audience. Which is it, Kim? Are we not the audience? Are we the audience? Make up your mind. Rack your brains, Kim. It should take a minute. Maybe, if you're lucky.
She doesn't have brains to rack.
I'm going to say no comment.
Most people and most hateful that they're clearly not here for. What I gotta do, so I can't be checking for them if they're not checking for me. But I think I think also that's been something that time has taught me with all this harassment is for all the people who have made videos, articles, and lots of money on talking about us, we've never been approached as humans.
You've never been approached as humans. But you know what?
Oh, dear.
I could start already, but you know what? I'm not going to, because with Kim, you should know this by now, guys, I don't have to say anything. She's going to contradict herself in a minute without me having to do anything.
Here we go.
Like, we'll get like some random YouTuber who goes like, you know, you owe us a statement, or what is your statement on this? And it's like, who are you?
I don't know you. Sorry, pardon my French.
Yeah, so wait. She says, no one ever approaches us like humans, but we'll get YouTubers being like, hey, you need to make a statement on this. Sounds like approaching her like a human. And she goes, who do you think you are? I think we're people.
How many times have you approached her as a human being?
Multiple times. Also recently, when you said, hey, no one messages us, I messaged you saying, hey, I messaged you. And you didn't respond.
We literally have the receipts.
We'll show them later. Let's keep going.
Talking about like you can't just come in and you're like, I don't know you, but no, so but they're not coming in with instead like, hey, I was curious as to how this was done. Could you tell me? Because again,
in other words, what she's saying, guys, unless you ask her how was this done, she's not going to respond to you. So if you ask, hey, do you want to make a statement on this? You ask her nicely. You're not treating her like a human being, and you're a bad person, and she's not going to respond to you.
Apparently, that's an attack or something.
Is that kind of a personal attack or something?
That's what I was referencing, I think.
There's so much to say. There's so much interesting stuff. And there are frustrations. There are times when I have been like, oh, I'm going to leave this project because I hate working on this aspect of it or something like this. It's not always perfect, but it's certainly never... It's never the way that they imagine it. And I think that that's the learning is that it's imaginary for them and it's just my life. So while they're doing that, I just have to do my job.
So
there, dear.
What is next for Sweet Baby?
Well, we have a lot of little secrets that are emerging. We have a title coming out in the next couple of months. We have another title that you might also see, and I won't name any of them. I will simply say
I won't ask. Don't worry.
Of fun and secret projects that you may or may not see over the next 2 years. Some of which I suspect will make certain people very mad, and others.
Yeah, guys, there's other things coming out, but she's not going to tell you what they are, and they'll make you mad. So how are we supposed to be mad if you won't tell us? I'm waiting.
That or she's just predicting a reaction because she did insert DEI.
Guess what, Kim? If anybody's gonna find him, it's gonna be me. Hi, I found like most of your games already, just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
How's Winterboro sales doing? Oh wait, not that well. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Random person on Twitter who's mad. Look, they sold their sales numbers. They told us they wouldn't lie.
Numbers can be falsified.
Honey, do you think that the company behind the game Winterboro may have given false numbers to make their game look better than it actually was? Or maybe that we should just believe them immediately? No, we're not going to believe them.
Nope, the first one. Definitely the first one.
And I think that for me is the real victory in it. Like there's never going to be any victory in like, oh, I got back at them by writing something on Blue Sky or whatever. It's
Oh, you mean on your Blue Sky account that says to be determined? on Blue Sky? Yes, I know about that account, Kim.
Yes, Kim, if you want to hide the fact that you're on Blue Sky, don't follow your employees.
Also, don't have the Sweet Baby Inc. account follow your account. It kind of gives it away, just so you know.
Right.
Especially since you decided, like, maybe you could have at least tried to, like, change it up a little bit and do, like, Donut of Death. Doing Bagel of Death kind of doesn't really hide anything.
Yeah, it really instantly gives it away, because we know where the Bagel of Death comes from.
It's a bagel of death, Kim! Of death, I say! It's almost over.
It's I'm going to
We're
keep
almost done.
working, and either you can keep being angry at that, or one day you can say, hey, how did you do that?
How'd you ruin all these games, Kim? I suck! Okay, thank you, Kim.
I'll answer. I'll happily. That's the thing. I will talk to anybody who wants to get into this industry.
Okay, Kim. So when I asked you, when I said,
Say
hey,
you'll
can you
talk
make...
to anybody, but you won't answer my husband.
So let me get this straight, Kim. No one's approached you like a human being, but YouTubers have approached you, but who cares about them? But you will talk to anybody who wants to get involved in this industry, except that they're YouTubers you don't like. Which is it, Kim?
Both. And neither.
Which is it? Because I don't know. You just keep talking nonsense. Blah, 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 blah.
And I thought you spoke Kimese.
I do. Hey, Kim. Bagel of Death. South of Midnight. What's the other game they did? Relooted. Chris Kindred.
God of War.
God of War. Ragnarok. I said goodbye.
Meaningfully, if we want to have a human conversation about what this actually is, that's what I'm here to do.
You've never done it. No, you're not. You're a little liar, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a little liar, pants.
But I think that's just it's rare, but we'll see how it goes.
No, he won't, because we're done. Yay! No more. No more. Let's go back to the study room. Whee!
No more Kim. No more Kim. No more Kim.
But wait, guys. I want to read. So I want to mention, Kim said one thing before we finish this topic. Kim said one thing very important, okay? She said nobody has ever approached them as human beings. And I want to read to you what I said to her as a human being. Do you want to hear what I said to her? Do you want to hear?
Yes, please.
The terrible, horrible things I said to her. Oh my God.
Please do. Please, honey, read it aloud for everyone to hear. Both of them.
Let me read it. I've sent one to her and one to, what's his name? Tristan Charwater.
Tristan Charwater.
So, on October 16th, 2025, this is not the first one, I sent to Talk at Sweet Baby, hello. I'm sure I need no introduction, but I wanted to reach out again since Kim recently said in an interview that no one ever had. I have made plenty of videos on Sweet Baby Inc., and I will not pretend otherwise. But I still believe that real discussion is the only way to create lasting change. So once again, I'm asking if we can talk. I would prefer if it were Kim herself, but anyone from your team would be fine. It could be live or recorded, and I would let you review it when it goes out. If you feel you've been misunderstood or taken out of context, this is your chance to clear that up directly. We can bury the hatchet and talk things through, whether that leads to mutual understanding or simply agreeing to disagree. You may choose not to respond just like the last time, but I would ask that you think about it because, believe it or not, I would rather not have to keep making videos about Sweet Baby Inc. This would be a win for everyone involved, for you, for me, and for the gaming community as a whole. Please give it some thought. I never got a response.
Ever.
So later on, in October 30th, when we got the whole decolonizing cozy games from Tristan Tarwater, I found his email.
Remember that? That was fun. That was
I found
so
his
much
email.
fun.
And wait, what horrible things did I say to him? I said this. Hello. I'm sure you know who I am, but I'm reaching out to you directly because my emails to Sweet Baby Inc. have gone unanswered. I would like to talk with you about your decolonizing cozy game presentation and your work with Sweet Baby Inc. We can record or talk about it live. Your choice. You'll be able to review the full cut before anything is published. If you feel your work has been misrepresented, this is the chance to clarify the record. I have covered Sweet Baby Inc. extensively, and that audience will listen. which works in your favor. If you are open to it, please share a few windows that work for you and your preferred format. And guess what, guys? Guess what?
A response.
Guess what? Guess what?
A response.
Guess what? They never replied.
No response.
Clearly,
Ever.
I have said hateful, heinous things, and that was all I said, and I'm a bad person.
You never approached them as a human being.
Yeah, all those messages, all the slurs I didn't use. Yeah. Just saying, I didn't say anything mean. I just said I'd talk with you. I'm bad, apparently.
Gamnig.
Alrighty, let's go to the waiting room.
I have to step out for a moment, so you'll have to take care of the chat.
What's wrong? Where are you going? Don't leave me.
Just for a moment.
Why did the chat just reload?
I don't know.
What just happened?
Also, you can take your glasses off.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's read some super chats. We got a lot of people commenting already. We have IB, the EB, has become a member. Thank you so much. We have Burnto Space Girlfriend has sent $1.99. Kim B is the... Wait, what did you say? Kim B is a content farm onto herself. No thanks. Honey, you look... I'm going to, like, turn that off because you look very strange just sitting there kind of, like, depowered. Let me know when you're back. Burn Toast Space Girlfriend for another $1.99. Kim Belair brings curses on the stream. She does. Alana Blue super chatted $2 New Zealand dollars. Kimmy is your most loyal audience member. Yep. Well, I agree. Fleshy in a super chatted $5. No conspiracies here whatsoever. All KB did was have a coffee with their marketing team and talk. Yep. Burn Toast Space Girlfriend super chatted another $1.99. Racism is anti-racism when Kim B does it. Burn Toast Space Girlfriend for another $1.99. Carl is Thalamy Kim, I bet. I'm guessing Carl is actually Kim. Sorry for the typo. She said another one. Okay. And GS Wolfwood for one of my favorite super chats tonight for $5. I am the great Kim Hollyhaw. I need loonies for my scam haul. Kim Belair, probably. I love it, guys. I love you guys. Raven got chocolate? I have no idea. I am losing my voice. I'm gonna take a drink. Watch! I shall ascend! My people need me! It looked pretty funny. And Raven's still depowered. My name is Kim Hollyhaw. I need more loonies for my scam haul. I love it. We still have one more topic, guys. One more, but it's nice. Don't worry. Can we get to tier 1? Can we get there? That'd be nice. For my sanity, we only need $6 to get there.
Yes, everyone, please save my husband's sanity.
She's alive!
No.
What just happened?
What do you mean what just happened? All
I
did
have
was sit
lost
down.
all sound.
No, you haven't. I hear you.
Hang on.
I hear you just fine. Oh, it's cold. Can you turn the heat on, please? Wait, no. Mini heater. There's a mini heater in here. Hold on.
I am here. I am okay. Hello? Where'd you go? Hello? 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 Is it me you're looking for? Fine, I didn't want you there anyways. Sergeant Sapien has sent a Gothic Therapy membership. Thank you so much. $99. We are very close to tier 1. What did you do?
I didn't go anywhere.
I said hi and you were gone.
How did I disappear? Are you sure you didn't move me?
No, I turned you off here. I could... like this.
Oh.
But I said something. I told you I lost sound, right? And then I came back, finally got sound back, and you were already not talking.
Yeah, because I went to go turn on the miniature heater in this room.
Oh. $9.99.
I'm cold.
We're so close. Come on, guys. 1 cent and we'll be there.
One more dollar. 1 more cent.
Let me condense what it do.
And there it is.
Fleshy had a super chat at $10. This ought to do it. It does indeed. You know what it does? It does what it does.
It does what it do.
Hold on.
Oh, and we got another.
Oh, goodness. And then we have GS Wolfwood for $6. You deserve a cookie for editing keeps it standing down to mildly hazardous instead of lethal. Sure, I guess. I have had irrevocable brain damage.
We don't have any cookies. We do have 4 oatmeal squares left, honey.
Overshot, but we're good. We're good, guys. It's time for tier 1. Let's go.
Ooh.
Previously on Yu-Gi-Oh!
I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does.
Roll my dice! That is what it does. Pot of Greed. Draw 3. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Then I play Magic Force, which allows me to play Pot of Greed once again to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
You know, he's right. And I attack and I win, right?
No!
You don't have any... Well, you don't have any monsters, and...
Oh, he's supposed to be here!
What? Oh, you got the Celtic Guardian!
My turn! I summon Dark Magician! I also summon Jack's Knight!
What? How... You can't summon a bunch of cards on one turn. It's against the rules.
You never saw this coming! I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does! It doesn't do that. That is what it does. It doesn't...
That's what it do, Yugi!
That does what it do!
That's what it do. I win.
Of course you win, because the video was still going for me.
Oh, no. Pout. All right, guys, we got one more topic, and it is not Kim related. I repeat, it is not Kim related. You are safe.
Finally.
You are safe from Kim Belair. You've been marked safe from Sweet Baby Inc. and Relooted and all the other junk.
Yay. You actually
I am
have
losing
a
my
topic.
voice so bad.
Me too. You have Ricola in front of you. Take one.
Maybe.
Ow.
Wait, nope. I wasn't ready yet. I put the wrong button. Okay. No, I'm just kidding.
That's not supposed to be my thing.
Need a palate cleanser? Well, we got a good one, guys. Spider-Man Noir.
Yes, and it's the original Ricola.
Let's get into it. Stupid chat. Open. All right. Spider-Noir brings Cage back to the fight.
Now Ben Reilly's the Spider in his own right.
The trailer looks slick in color or black and white.
With Nick Cage in the driver's seat, we might be all right.
We might indeed be all right.
Yay! Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage. Can't really go wrong with Nicolas Cage. Even when the movie he's in is bad, it ends up being hilarious because of Nicolas frickin' Cage.
I'm going to say this. We saw the trailer for Spider-Noir, and it looks amazing.
We saw it in black and white, to be specific, and it looked absolutely amazing. There's no way I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry, but there's no way I am watching this show in color. I know there is the option for it, but no. You do not watch a noir show in color. It's just not done. I'm sorry,
also,
but
I
it's
want
not.
to clarify, in case people are concerned, this is not made by Disney. This is made by Sony and Amazon, which I know Amazon is not great either, but I'll be honest here. I'll make an exception for Nicolas Cage, because Nicolas Cage movies, even if they're bad, think of the memes, guys. Come on, think of the memes.
Yeah, that's why so many people, honey, that's why so many people agreed with your post, because you said you're excited for it. Everyone, it's going to be bad. Me. It's Nicolas Cage. If it's good, we win. If it's bad, the memes win.
Exactly. So put it this way.
Wait. I want to say someone in your comments even called Nicolas Cage a national treasure. But that was great.
All I'm gonna say is this, okay? Nicolas Cage in any movie he's in is entertaining, and even if this show sucks and ends up sucking super bad, which by the way, Nicolas Cage did the voice for Spider-Man Noir and Into the Spider-Verse, so he did a pretty good job with that.
Yeah,
role.
which is why he's reprising the role in this live action show because he became an instant favorite with the movie.
Yes, so I think this will be good because, as I said, either it's great or it's terrible and we get good memes from it. So what is there to lose from this?
Absolutely nothing.
There's nothing to lose. I'm not saying you should just give Amazon your money or Disney your money or Sony your trust or whatever. I'm saying I watched that trailer and it looked good.
Mm-hmm. It's a show I want to watch. I am excited for it.
So I'm willing to give it a watch. And if it turns out to be crap, I'll have plenty of memes. And if it's great, and then we can still have memes too, because memes are a thing.
Exactly. It's a win-win. Yeah, like his Dracula in Renfield. I was so against it at first. Then I saw the movie and realized he was amazing.
Yeah, I gotta say, we actually watched Renfield. If you guys have not watched Renfield, which I don't blame you because Awkwafina is in it.
She actually does not ruin the movie. There's just no point in her being there.
She doesn't make it any better, let's put it that way. But yes. I will say, Nicolas Cage pulls off Dracula amazingly. Even though it's a cheesy, campy movie, you should watch it just for Nicolas Cage. It is really good.
Just for Nicolas Cage as Count Dracula. Oh my god, I was pleasantly surprised.
Renfield,
and you guys,
bring me a bus full of nuns.
I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders. Come on in, says the doormat, allowing Lord Dracula to enter the abode.
Yeah, so look, I know people are not super thrilled with Disney and even Sony and whatever, but I'm willing to give this a chance. I'm not necessarily going to go to Disney Plus or anything to do it. Obviously, it's not on Disney Plus. I'm not going to necessarily go to Amazon either. But I will give it a watch because you know what? If I can give it a watch without giving Amazon money, I might take a look at it. You know?
Yes.
And there is no color version. I don't know what you're talking about. If you watch it in color, you are a heathen. Get out of here.
You're yeah. If you watch it in color, you're absolutely a heretic, and you must
will be
purged
judging
from
you.
existence.
This is my judging face.
Am I judging right? Am I doing it right? Am I doing the judgment right? My eyes can't squint like yours.
The eyes of judgment. Okay. But yeah, so I think this looks pretty good. It looks like they're leaning into Nicolas Cage's crazy quirkiness, which I think actually works very well for this. Yes. We'll have to see how it is. I think it's only 8 episodes. It looks pretty good. I don't know if we'll get more. It does look like they de-aged him a bit, which is kind of annoying.
They did, but in the black and white, it's a lot harder to tell. And I think that was only for the flashback scenes.
Look, we'll wait and see how this ends up turning out, but it looks pretty good so far, and I didn't see anything in it that I hated. It could always have some agenda garbage BS, because Amazon did also make Rings of Power, so just keep that in mind. But for now, it looks pretty good.
And Wheel of Time.
Ugh, I forgot about that. But for now, it looks pretty good. I'm willing to give it a chance. And if it turns out to be garbage, we'll get great memes. And as I said, there's no loss here. It's Nicolas Cage. It's fun to watch him. Even if the entire show sucks, he'll be funny to watch.
Not the bears! Not the bears!
Not the spiders! Not the spiders! Yes. Yes, Mr. Cage. The spiders.
Nicolas frickin' Cage. You just can't go wrong with the man.
One day we'll get National Treasure 3. Maybe.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah.
He admitted himself it's not gonna happen.
I will say, yeah, if you guys don't know...
Maybe he'll pull up Brendan Fraser and do it that way.
No, he actually said that if for National Treasure 3 when someone asked him, he said, if you're looking for treasure, don't look at Disney. It's not there. Based Nicolas Cage. Based.
Very. Quite.
So look, we'll see how this turns out, but I'm going to give it a try because it's the first thing that I've seen Marvel related-ish that in a while that I've actually been interested in.
Yes. I mean, we gave Daredevil Born Again a chance, and then we ducked out at like episode 3, I think, because it got so stupid.
Yes, and because there was a stupid person in it who got mad and made jokes. Ha ha, you're blind, Daredevil. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha, you're blind.
No, I thought we dipped. No, honey, I thought we dipped out at the therapist being a terrible therapist.
Yes, but it was also the episode where remember the guy got busted for like eating cornflakes or something, and like he kept making jokes about how Daredevil was blind, and it was so annoying.
Oh yeah, that.
Disney, I despise you.
Right.
I think that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah. There's honestly nothing else to say except all hail Nicolas Cage.
I'm willing to see it if it's Nicolas Cage. If it was any other actor, count me out. Like literally, anybody else in that role, I'd be like, okay, God. Nicolas Cage, like, okay, you got my attention.
No, honey, there's no one else suited for the role. He pulls off the brooding noir detective perfectly.
He does. But as I said, if there was anybody else in the role, I would not do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no one else suited for Spider-Man Noir. Yep. No, I look forward to this.
Yep, we will actually watch it, and we will let you guys know what we think.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to. Or if you want to, you can, but we'll still watch it, because we want to.
Yes. Yes, we do.
This is the Spider-Man you're looking for. You want to go home and watch Amazon Prime. No, I'm just kidding.
Nah, the one before that was a good place to stop.
Okay.
And now it's so too hot in here. I'm going to go turn off my heater.
Stop running away. People
you say something?
They said stop running away.
Sorry.
That was a terrible episode. The criminal lectured Daredevil, and he was like, oh, yeah, maybe he's right. Yes, and don't forget, Daredevil was like, ha, you're blind. Ha, ha, you're blind. I'm going to make lots of blind jokes. Ha, ha, you like blind jokes, right? Marvel humor, Marvel humor, Marvel humor, Marvel humor. Don't care.
In a show taking place in New York where even the pigeons were
Also, my
CGI.
favorite is that they had an episode where Ms. Marvel's father was in it, and he showed Daredevil his Ms. Marvel Funko Pop. Yes, this is
homemade.
Real.
Showed it to a blind man.
This is real. He showed Daredevil, a blind man, the Ms. Marvel Funko Pop. Product placement.
Cameos.
Yeah, we all love that. Yes, Producer Puffer, we will be moving on to our last topic soon. We heard you.
What's our last topic? Unless you're talking
Diagnosis.
about the toilet. Oh, yeah, that too.
All right, I think first we have a poll, right?
Yes.
We have a poll, then we have a story, then we have diagnosis, and then memes.
It will be a Willy's Wonderland of memes.
All right.
I think the only reason they were able to get Nicolas Cage in that movie was because they weren't able to afford to give it. They didn't have the money for him to have lines.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. He didn't speak a single word. There's a sequel apparently being made. Don't ask me how I know this.
I did not know this.
There's apparently a sequel in the works. It's been in the works for a while. I don't know if we're ever going to get it, but it is there.
Probably not. I don't see why there would be a sequel. He killed them all already.
Well, they can always. Why would there be a sequel? Money.
Oh yeah. Nicolas Cage.
Movie make money.
Did you know his son is a metalhead?
All right, we have a poll running right now that says, smash the like button to clock into the night shift. Will Spider-Noir be good? And leading with 45% is yes, it's Nicolas Cage, followed by 32% saying no, it's Amazon Prime. 13% says it's not all black and white. You see what I did there? Uh-huh. And then 10% say, not the spiders!
Or spiders got cut out.
Not the spiders!
Normally only my mic is supposed to get cut out. What the heck is going on tonight?
My voice is losing my voice. And clearly there's still some kinks to work out with this layout.
More work for my husband.
Yep, fun for me. Yay. All right. We have a story to tell. We hit the goal for super chats. We have a story. Honey, do you want to explain the story? Because you probably have more voice than I do.
So, you guys probably saw on Twitter about our whole debacle with the stupid toilet.
Yes, so I'll give some context. Let me give the context and you can tell the story.
And will you let me rant about the handyman?
Depends. When you say rant about the handyman, does that mean being nice but being ranty? Or does that mean being mean and ranty?
It means giving my honest opinion.
Then no.
There won't be any meanness to it. It's just the honest truth of my observations.
And that's the problem.
How can a handyman does not show up without his tools in hand?
Yeah, so long story short, we had a leaking toilet. And the handyman came, but came without his tools.
Yes.
And then, go ahead.
I said, yes, he came without his tools. Second time he's done something in our place, and also, again, came without his tools in hand.
And I want to make clear. And
because he no, I want to continue. Let me finish.
Wait. Let me clarify. I want to make clear that we live in an apartment. So we do not pay him. The apartment pays him. He's a contractor. Go ahead.
And literally every time the building has sent him to our unit, he has showed up without his tools in hand, looked at the problem, said he can fix it, but because he doesn't have what he needs with him, he has to schedule the repair for another day. So every time when he comes on the scheduled day, he comes late and again shows up without his tools in hand. Make it make sense.
Oh, and my favorite part is we had like 3 different toilets come into our place. And
first was the toilet that got replaced. Then he replaced the toilet. Then he replaced the replacement.
No. He came. Wait.
It was literally just a leak. And he ended up replacing the entire toilet twice.
No, he came in the morning. He took the toilet, then said he'd be back in an hour because he didn't actually have the replacement parts with him for some reason.
And he said he'd be back in an hour. He came back in 3.
And then he brought another toilet, which he started putting in. And then he said he had to leave and get another toilet for some reason.
And then he was gone for another 3 hours.
And then he came back with the 3rd toilet, got locked outside. Raven had to go find him.
Yeah, because we had to be told by management that he was waiting for us because he didn't have our contact information.
Yes, and then, he comes upstairs, and it's literally been 10 hours, and he's like, I'm gonna go fix it, and he finally fixes it, and then he leaves, okay? And you think the story was over, except for the part where it wasn't.
No, I discovered, after it was finally over, that this toilet is not a good working toilet. How do I know this?
It's 2 toilets.
It functions fine. It functions as a toilet should, but the tank is not properly connected to the bowl. He connected parts of 2 different toilets together for some reason, and they do not fit properly together.
Yes, you heard it correctly. He replaced the toilet with 2 different pieces from 2 different toilets, and put them together. Somehow.
I am telling you, I'm pretty sure that's what he did because I'm pretty sure the tank of a toilet is not supposed to wobble when you flush.
No, it's not. It's definitely 2 toilets.
Oh, for sure.
How do you do that? And he took
I don't know.
10
hours. He came at 8:30 in the morning and left sometime after 6. That is literally 10 hours. 10 hours. People were telling us he probably charges by the hour. Well, good thing we're not paying him.
Okay, as soon as he left,
I would never hire that guy again.
As soon as he left, I closed the door. I waited till I heard the door for the staircase close. I turned to Raven and I went, he's gone. He was
literally dancing with joy.
He had been in our house all day. I couldn't leave because I needed to be there because Raven was still sick. Guy's coming here. I don't want to leave Raven by herself. So I'm sitting around. I can't leave the house.
Master has to do things with work. I'm sick and have to pee and have to lie down. And Master keeps asking me to go check on what's going on, but I have no idea what's going on because this guy is not communicative at all, and for some reason is on his phone a lot, speaking to somebody in Spanish, which I cannot speak at all. And it's like, I don't know what's going on.
You mentioned a YouTube tutorial. I feel like I've heard him playing YouTube videos at one point too.
Yeah, I would not be surprised. Maybe that's what I was listening to. He was listening to in Spanish. I don't know.
No offense, Master, but if a novice like me could do a better job in your contract, there's a massive problem. Oh no, I agree with you. It's a crappy situation. That's what it is.
Yeah, seriously, but it's completely out of our hands because this is the handyman that the building hires every single time. This is the third time he has worked in our unit.
I just think it's so weird that he didn't actually fix the problem with the toilet. Now we have a toilet that's made up of 2 different pieces. That's great.
Seriously?
Thanks.
Oh
I'm surprised
Thank
it
you,
actually
dumbest,
works.
Thank you, dumbest handyman on the planet who doesn't show up to the apartment with his toolbox.
Bob the Builder, he ain't.
Oh, not even handy mandy.
Replacing the whole toilet is not hard. I've done it multiple times. Well, guess what? There had been a total of 3 toilets in our apartment in one day alone. 3 whole toilets. And somehow we ended up with one that's parts of 2 of them. Explain this to me.
Seriously? And the problem was just a leak. It was just a leak.
We got a brand new toilet that's 2 pieces of 2 other toilets.
How does a leak become a toilet that gets replaced twice in one day? That would make it make sense.
I don't know. But yeah, that's the saga of our toilet.
I never want him to come to our house again.
He's doing it for the billing hours? Probably.
Ugh. I don't like him.
It's okay. We're getting a dishwasher at some point this week. I hope that he doesn't come.
No, honey. We know for a fact that he's not going to be the one installing it.
Well, where was the leak? At the bottom of the toilet.
At the base. Where the base meets the floor. And somehow that warranted an entire toilet needing replacement.
It makes sense that he would replace the toilet when it had a leak, but then he ripped out the entire toilet, came back with another one, put it in, ripped out that toilet, and came back with a third one. Explain to me how this works. I do not understand.
And then put the tank of one on the other.
How do you do this?
I don't know. This guy's extremely incompetent.
Anyway, it's time for the diagnosis of the week.
I wish I could report him to the building. I wish I could. They need to hire someone else, but they probably can't afford anyone else, which is probably why they go with him. What?
You don't say anything.
Oh, sorry. Shut up now.
No, you just replaced the floor and sealed face on. No, he didn't do that. He just ripped out the toilet.
And
ripped out the entire toilet.
And then replaced the caulking
No.
seal
He
thing.
ripped out the entire toilet, and there was a hole in the floor. He came back 3 hours later, put in a new toilet, then left again for 3 more hours with only part of a toilet still in the hole, and then came back and that toilet got removed, and he put in another one. I don't understand what happened.
The whole thing took 10 hours. My head was hurting from my cold. Master was dealing things with work. And it was just not a good
stuck
day.
in the house all day long. I couldn't leave because I didn't want to leave Waver alone with it because I'm like, come back to my apartment being flooded, knowing his luck.
Yeah, I could totally see that happening. And it wouldn't be my fault.
I have no idea. Anyway, let's get into our diagnosis of the week because this stream is going on longer than I wanted it to.
Yes, I know. Oh, good thing we don't have to go anywhere tomorrow.
For now. We'll see. Anyway, diagnosis of the week time. Woo! Why does it keep resetting? I literally said it not to do that.
I don't know. And now it is time for the diagnosis of the week,
where we take events from the week and relate them to a mental illness.
Because Hollywood is full of them, and you should be aware.
And we have an interesting diagnosis for you this week.
Do tell.
The diagnosis for this week is cultural capital.
Please explain.
So cultural capital is a sociological concept introduced by Pierre Bourdieu I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly.
Pierre
Referring
Bourdieu.
to the referring to the non-financial values something gains through prestige, symbolism, reputation, or perceived legitimacy, rather than pure performance or profit. Cultural capital is the social weight of an idea, product, or person. Cultural capital is the social weight an idea, product, or person carries because of how it's framed and received, not just how it sells. It can be earned through genuine audience engagement or lost when perception and reality drift too far apart.
In relation to today's topics, with Relooted, cultural capital is exemplified by a project attempting to manufacture importance instead of earning it. The game was openly positioned as a market case study, yet audience engagement never materialized, leaving the experiment itself looking like the failure rather than proof of concept. Pushback framing criticism as bias or review bombing does little to rebuild value when the core issue is that the audience simply did not show up.
With Sweet Baby Inc., cultural capital is exemplified through reputation defense overtaking substance. Interviews focus on victim framing and dismissing critics while avoiding past controversies or contradictions, shifting attention from actions to image. Each exchange becomes less about resolving disputes and more about preserving perceived legitimacy in the public eye.
And with Spider-Noir, cultural capital is exemplified through organic accumulation rather than argument, leaning fully into Nicolas Cage's persona, noir styling, and confident presentation builds leaning fully into Nicolas Cage's persona, noir styling, and confident presentation builds anticipation without pleading for approval. The project gains a social weight because audiences are genuinely interested, not because they are told it should matter.
And that's why I think this is a great diagnosis for this week.
Agreed.
All right, guys, we got to move to the media room because it's time for some meme therapy. You ready for memes?
Memes. I haven't seen any of the memes all night.
Hold on. Boop. And boop. Ha-ha! It's alive!
Yay!
Also, Wandering Paladin has been a member for 31 months. Just rolled my eyes so hard, I'm looking at my brain. Well, if that's a problem, we don't have any insurance, so...
Yeah, you're on your own.
Alrighty, let's take a look here. We have Schlurk. It's still showing up on screen, right?
It's showing on the screen, yes.
Schlurk. It's a weird fountain. I don't know if that's something we look. Thunder kids.
I don't think that's our fountain.
It could be. Our fountain changes. If you want your culture to be learned about, shouldn't you be the first in line to drop off the artifacts at the museum?
That's actually not a bad point.
Master's patience on every issue. Master patience on SBI. That's so true.
This is an accurate summary.
Master when Raven does a spicy. And now a word from our lawyer. Don't. I love it. It's also true. Like, seriously, don't do that again. Raven mentioned Rubber Ducky. Rubber Ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. I have no idea what this is. But
I was making a Sesame Street reference and no one got it.
I got it. Landfall after suffering, another inevitable dud with Relooted. Yep. It's a small world after all, with all the bastards. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, God.
How it started, how it's going. Okay, guys, successful case study. There is no audience. You win.
Yeah? Isn't that what they were looking for?
Are you saying your game sucked because of racism? Specifically racism? Remaster of a classic because Raven barked. Why can't you just be normal? Random animal noises. Yep. Why does everyone want to go to Japan? Let's go to the asylum. Well, I'm sorry. We're a little more selective about the people we let in.
Yeah. Anyone we don't like just goes into the pit of despair. Astrophile needs a new room.
If Kim was Haman from the Purim story, could Master reboot her? Your groggers do nothing, for I am androgynous.
That's actually funny because it's Purim.
Oh my god, no way.
What'd you do? What'd you do? No. Can we keep him?
I like the first one better.
Can we keep him? Can we keep them?
What's that? You and me. Oh, so cute. Who's in the cage? Kim Belair's cabinet career. I'm sorry, Thunder Kid. I'm going to have to give you a little bit of criticism. You need to give her the Sideshow Bob hair in there. We won't know if it's Kim without the hair.
Yeah, and but I also like that the house looks like it's screaming.
No, it looks good. It looks good. I'm just saying, you got to give her the Sideshow Bob hair. Come on. Kim Belair still doesn't think even.
Have you ever had a...
Oh, wait. I got to unmute the audio for this. Hold on. Speak.
But will it pick up my audio in there?
It's picking up your twice. So we cannot unmute it. I have to figure it out. I know what the stuttering kid is. Sorry, we can't play it. I'll fix it at some point. I apologize. I want to. It just, if I play it, you'll hear Raven twice. Unless she's quiet.
I'll say nothing.
Be quiet for a minute. Be quiet. Shh. No speaking. No speaking. Okay.
Have you ever had a dream that you want him to do you so much you could do anything?
Sounds like Kim. Hold on, don't say anything, honey. Hold on. Got it. Weird audio? Uh-oh. What did it do?
I don't know, just sounded...
Oh, so it wasn't anything wrong with the clip. It was...
No, I think it was just the audio of the clip itself.
Okay. Kim Belair, 12 minutes, because will cause brain rot, headaches, delusions, intense cringe, nausea, vomiting, victimhood, and gambling.
He commented and drowsiness on his caption.
And drowsiness, yep. Hey AI, is there a market for African-based games? Let me check. Yes. When we die, our bodies become the grass. The ants will eat the grass. We're connected to the circle of life. The circle of life.
And it rules us all.
Damn it, woman! I said evacuate the building, not eradicate it. Ho ho! We are sweet, baby. We bomb your building. Queen's mustache. Sacre bleu. I'm not playing any more clips. Sorry, I can't play any more clips. I'll fix it. I promise. I'll fix it. I don't know what I did to it. I can't fix it right now. Kim Belair, when you call her out on any of the problems she made herself have. Official peace treaty. That's what they do with my emails. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Accurate.
Kim Holio. I am Kim Holio. I need scams. I need ludities for my scam hole.
You realize how accurate that impression is?
I am Kim Holio. And I attack and I win, right? No. You can't summon a bunch of cards in one turn and see it's the roll. It does what it do. Nicolas Cage fans after haters hate. My hair is a bird and your argument is invalid. Meanwhile, in an alternate universe. Oh. We're never getting this, are we?
Oh, we're not.
Master Raven, go soft on him. He's having a rough night. No punches, only chloroform. Oh. Are you talking about Cross Hero? Go to sleep! I'm not even mad. The amount of stupid is actually kind of impressive. I'm impressed. Someone just fixed toilets in my house before. What could be worse than a leaking toilet? I know. A toilet made by 2 different toilets.
Literally, what happened? I know I'm not wrong. The Franken toilet.
Toilet. Oh gosh, now the Asylum has Franken toilet. I think we vote on it with it being canon. All in favor?
It's
like you flush and it goes. When you flush, instead of the flush noise, it goes.
And when you plunge it, it makes similar sounds.
I can't play any clips right now. I will at some point. I promise. I just have to fix it.
I fear the haggis. Good to see you.
I promise I will play these at some point. I just can't do it right now because the audio doesn't work for some reason.
Okay, Franken toilet is now canon.
It's a lot. No, I just love how you flush it and it goes. No, not Yu-Gi-Oh again. What are you doing? See, it's not perfect.
Yeah, there are still some kinks to work out, unfortunately.
It's Franken toilet's fault.
Once it's not mine. Yay.
No, if we have Franken toilet, we have a Dracula toilet and another wing and it goes blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
No, every time you flush it goes blah, 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 blah. Blah. Sorry. I'm gonna leave now. I'm sorry. I blame Kim. She made me nuts. Dracula. The flush of the flushula, the bed of the night. Excremental brew. You two are perfect, so we can live with everything else.
Oh, why thank you.
Thank you, guys. All right, we've been out almost live for almost 3 hours.
Woo!
Just bear with us a little bit, guys. I'm working out the kinks of this. I like the new layout. There's still some issues. It was much better tonight.
But we did have a peak of about 150 people tonight.
Thank you all for that so much. We appreciate that. Thank you all for being here. And you now get to see the new outro screen. I made a new outro screen, and it has chat. It has chat in it. You still get to be seen. Waha!
So, yes, there are still things to be worked out, and there will be videos throughout the week that Master will make. And then we will be returning soon. So until then, happy nightmares.
TikTok, the stream ends with midnight chimes. Pixelated therapy, cross digital lines. Hit subscribe for the void to make sense. Comment your woes, a form of recompense. Like the shadows merge in the twilight's haze, our channel's a refuge, a weird therapy maze. Campaign shrink, we got you fam. Laughs and guidance in this goth jam. Like the video break, the algorithm style, share with your crew. Escape life's hell, from spooky memes to advice obscure. Here's your dark solace of humor as a cure. Own the night with our ghastly delight. Vendor of laughs in the negative light. Darker than your overcooked roast. Sub to the channel that you love the most. Bell tolls, it's the end time fair. But your issues, leave them right there. Strings of crypt, bury your dread. Return tomorrow for the undead.
I think it was Dostoevsky who said, later,